You're lighting that? Oh, go.
Yeah.
Oh, we're starting. Yeah,
we're starting.
Do that little song real quick for Bryan.
It's B Counts B-Day.
It's
my birthday. It's my birthday, guys.
55 young.
I'm 55
But
years young.
you identify as 38.
Daddy looked at his
Yep.
chest. Daddy looked at himself in the mirror, and I'm not bad naked. No. I got no fat on me. Daddy's
No
got
fat?
No fat on me.
Oh, Chin has
You ready?
something for you.
Yeah.
So as I sing, Christian's gonna go ahead and like. We're doing karaoke style. It's Asian
Okay.
karaoke style.
And now, do Asians sing
Asians
karaoke
fuck
in
with
a
karaoke?
tunnel?
I love this.
It's a little bit.
Hey, don't
reverb.
fuck
It
with
adds
my
a little
song.
effect.
I
We can
love
put
you.
Oh,
less
you want
in
the
there.
effect.
We can
Okay.
put less
I
in there.
can't think of anything
No.
better than having a chin.
You know better than me, Chin.
Yeah, you're
Because
the audio guy.
Oh, no, I'll do this right.
We follow your lead.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Bryan, aka Lil Rinks.
Yes.
Happy
Mandragon.
birthday
Big Gay Al.
to you.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Hey, you hear the way he sang that, dog? They don't make them like that no more. Come on, Bryan, you got it.
Come on, man.
You got lungs?
Oh, the old crackle.
Oh.
He's just trying to give people COVID with those. That's how you do it.
Fingers.
And now you already bit into the
Chin.
cupcake.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I bit into one of those, yeah.
I just saying.
I ain't eaten nothing since last night. I do that fasting thing now, and so
So that cupcake, what's your birthday?
Yeah.
Did you do anything last night for the B-Day?
didn't I just did some work.
What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do?
I've been doing work, and but that's it. No, I feel better when I'm working. When I'm writing,
You were doing stand-up? No.
I was doing some other stuff. I got some stuff going on. You know,
Okay.
coming up
There
with
you go.
ideas, selling some.
So you did nothing last night for your birthday? Let's be
I
honest.
did nothing.
Yeah,
buddy.
you just...
Nothing. I got. You know what it is when
not
you
working.
when you
Come on.
bring an infant home. When you bring an
Oh, my
infant
God.
home, you're invisible in that house.
Dude.
Please understand.
Yeah, they don't
And
care
that
about
baby
you no
doesn't
more,
need you.
Well, that baby doesn't need you.
Needs its
and
mama.
my mother, my girl's mom is there, and my girl, and they've got baby, and they basically forgot about my birthday, and that's okay because it doesn't
They're
matter.
busy. They don't even know what day it is. They're probably going no sleep.
Correct. Because I'm not waking up and feeding the kid.
Yeah.
I just hear.
You sleep in the same room?
Yeah, but I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I gotta do fucking- I'm not the guy who's like, let me. I
not your
gotta
thing.
sleep.
Yeah.
I gotta sleep.
What's your birthday?
my birthday,
You want-
dude?
you know, the gift they gave you is sleep.
That's exactly. They gave me sleep,
And that's what you need.
and I'm not that sentimental when it comes to
Birthdays?
a
Nah,
baby and a
Well,
baby.
well,
And
baby, you should be. You're a bad person, but birthday, I get. Baby, let's be a little more.
It's just that.
Because
I thought he was going to say birthday.
you've gone through this twice now, so let's kind of.
No. I've got
do better.
now 3 times. Here's the thing. I'm enjoying the shit out of my kids now. My 10-year-old, my 13-year-old, enjoying the shit out of them. When you got a 2-week-old, I don't have a lot in common with the kid. And frankly, I got in a little trouble. I'm going to say it out loud. My girl goes, well, what are we going to do? And I go, no, let's just go do this. And she goes, but the baby. And I go, I'm bored right now. The child's bored me. I've been with the kid for an hour.
You're bored.
And I'm allowed to say it's a little boring.
Isn't
I
that
love it.
boring?
Well, a baby sleeps all
Hey,
day.
bad guy.
Listen,
Terrible dad.
the baby at that age is a preemie, so he's sleeping all the time.
He needs a lot of shit. Like
Yeah.
you got to be on it.
So
like,
he-
changing diapers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
to be-
then that's not
feeding.
boring.
He's like this.
That's like, you're on it.
It's just not his
And
thing.
you feed him.
It's just not his thing.
No, dude, don't make me out to be the bad guy.
I don't think I am here.
I know,
think you did
you're
that.
delivering everything right now.
Like after an hour, man, I was fucking bored. Well, I didn't say
I
that.
love my kid.
No, but yeah.
I
but
love my kid. It's
when
just
they're
that-
10 and 12, you do.
Yeah, I mean, to stare at a sleeping baby, there is a limit.
But what'd you want to do?
Well, you take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I want to go for a run. That's
At
that's
night?
fair. Or just go for beer. Let me watch a
You
show.
hang out in the restaurant?
Yeah, what you
Get
gotta
the
do?
fuck home,
First
man.
of all, yeah, you
No, I'm home.
55,
Girl
dog.
on
I
this,
was
man.
home.
You
You
piece of shit.
55.
I was
I
home.
want to go for a run.
Right?
Well, fucking, okay.
No, I was home. I'm home. It's just that the baby, you know.
We can watch a show
yeah, and
with
you
the
hold
baby.
the baby, and that's what I did.
Or she can do it. Well,
what I
you didn't do that. She did. But It's
But
not a
I
big
was
deal.
there.
You're in the house.
I was there.
You're in the house.
No, I guess what I'm trying to say is a lot of people say my life began when I saw the baby's eyes open.
Well, it's your third go around.
It's your yeah.
Yeah. Like,
And
you know what I mean? It's like,
And you're doing it in your 50s.
yeah. So it's like, I love the kid.
Mid-50s.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm mid-50s. You're friends with a mid-50s.
Your dad, your newborn at mid-50s.
That's normal.
Are you Hugh Hefner?
I have one friend like that. We call each other, and I'm like, "How you doing, man?" He goes, "Oh yeah."
It's dope,
Well,
though, man.
I am Hugh Hefner. I'm the,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
yeah. So I got that call.
Mid-50s.
Mid-50s.
It's crazy, isn't it?
55.
Now you're gonna celebrate your. You're gonna celebrate your B-day tonight on stage, though. It's a good
Yeah.
way to bring in
Celebrate my B-day on stage
around your
tonight.
friends.
That's
That'll be
right.
fun.
That'll be good.
Bring the baby.
I'll bring the baby.
Bring the baby to the crowd.
Yeah.
But apparently the baby's so young that you're not.
Oh no,
quite
that was a
supposed to-
joke. You get better, but get better. That was a joke. Yeah.
My girl would
Don't
do
bring-
it. My girl wants to bring her baby.
Oh, I wouldn't allow her.
I'm like,
I wouldn't allow the baby in the green room
Yeah.
because you can't do that to a newborn.
Yeah, newborn not so safe.
That's a lot.
And you just got the NIC
Yeah,
unit.
and everybody's like, "Oh," and they're over the baby.
oh,
and
baby's
then-
gonna get COVID.
yeah, or whooping cough or some shit.
For polio, and who knows what those
All that
scumbags
stuff.
have in that green
Yeah,
room.
you got to be careful.
Brian.
Yeah, you don't bring into a. Well, I did that already with my 13-year-old. I brought that my 13.
But she's 13.
Yeah.
She can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's nobody censoring themselves.
We're exactly 20 years and 3 days apart, you and I.
Isn't that crazy?
20 years and 3 days?
Yep. I'm the 23rd, he's the 26th.
Now you and I were talking about the Tough Mudder. I'm doing it because I don't know how I'm going to do it with my.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's such a blind
I
thing to
never
me.
thought I had this problem. My fucking lower calves, just my feet are going to break down, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like I'm going to break down.
I
for
may
sure.
have to stop and rub them out or something.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
they-
hopefully,
do-
it's going to be a nightmare. I mean, hopefully,
know,
my,
dude,
hopefully my
we're-
hammies hold up.
Yeah,
What are we
hammies.
doing? But I mean, we're doing it.
Oh, yeah, there's no turning back.
There's
You
no
gotta do it
turning
on
back.
principle. You got to do
Well,
it.
now, yeah, you
Principle.
can't.
Oh, like that's the thing that's keeping me like.
But
from
your
not
body's
backing out.
fine. You should be able to power through it. Like, even if you have to walk,
I
some,
guess
you'll be
it's
able
just
to
the
make it.
running that is like the long distance running is what's
Jogging.
terrifying me.
Yeah.
You're not going to be running.
Sorry,
Like, I won't be able
jogging.
to run. I can't run.
That's what's
Well,
terrifying.
you know what you do? You get. Well, wear good shoes, take some anti-inflammatories, and just plod through it.
yeah, you have fun.
It's not
yeah,
the end.
we'll have fun. It's like listen,
Hey, Oprah ran a marathon.
she did.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this shit.
Yeah. God bless her.
Let's be harder than the marathon. But
It's 10
Oprah ain't-
miles.
Wait, no.
26.
Oprah ain't
She
doing
ran
these
20. She ran
obstacles.
26 miles.
The obstacles are tough.
Chin, is that real life?
I believe
Oprah
she
really-
did.
Bert does marathons without even training. He did like the Boston Marathon. He does the LA Marathon. Doesn't train at all.
Bert will surprise you. Bert's stronger than you think. Bert held
Kreischer?
two mugs of beer.
Oh,
up
look how
for
bro,
half hour.
skin-
Okay, first of all,
That-
that was in 1994.
But still, that's incredible.
Look how
do you mean?
skinny she is.
This
She's
is
in phenomenal
1994.
shape there. I had no idea she used to look like that.
Yeah, no, she had lost weight for a period of time, and then she got that shit back.
Marine Corps marathon, 4 hours and 30 minutes. I mean, yeah. All right.
Have you run a marathon?
When she was 17,
You ever
no.
run one? No.
I'd like to, but.
Really? I have
Yeah.
no interest in that.
No.
Life is too short.
My adoptive father runs them like fucking nothing. He ran the Grand Canyon,
Yeah.
like rim to rim, like he does. He's gonna run 50 miles for his 50th. Yes.
Now, Christian hit us with apparently Tough Mudder posted a thing where you go through tear gas.
Yeah. So they didn't say specifically if it was going to be in it, but let's just hope that it's not because that's
I
going
would
to be
assume,
rough.
why else would they
Yeah.
post?
True. Because it said just in 2022
And
that
plus,
they're
they
gonna
had
be
people
doing
going
them everywhere.
through the
Yeah.
damn thing. So
So it's going to be rough.
So is it I wonder if it's a tear gas or electric. I'd rather be tear gas than electrocuted.
why?
Because tear gas, if it's short enough, you
I
can
agree.
close your eyes and hold your breath and scan through
I
it.
agree.
Really?
Yeah.
The electrocution was terrible.
Yeah.
Was it like this?
Can I be honest with you?
Dude.
I'm afraid. I'm very afraid of that.
You should be. Yeah.
The
Especially when you're in the water. If they set up like last
the
time.
water,
Go to
dude?
that Don't Be a Crybaby. That's what it is.
In the water, though?
Let's take a little break from chatting God knows what with Chappelle Lacey, because guess what, dude? This podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp.
Better help.
We all need it, man.
You got to take care of your brain. You got to take care of your mind. It's one thing to take care of your body, eat nutritionally, but sometimes mental health is something we overlook.
Well, it's
And
the most important thing
It
that
is.
you shouldn't overlook.
You-
Check out the Big Brain on Brad.
you can talk to you can literally be, BetterHelp will assess your needs and they match you with your own licensed professional therapist.
Professional is key here. It's not
Yeah.
crisis line. It's not self-help.
No.
It's professional therapy done securely online.
You can start communicating in under 48 hours.
It's worldwide, all right? It's cheaper than going to in-person therapy. and they got you covered, man. Start working on yourself. We're talking about your mental health. It's so freaking important. There's financial aid available as well for you guys. All right. And we got a special offer for the Fighting Kid listeners and viewers. Get 10% off your first month at BetterHelp. That's betterhelp.com/fighter.
2 million people have taken charge of their mental health with BetterHelp. So, and they all do it with an experienced professional. So take advantage. BetterHelp, they're recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states.
Yeah, quit talking to your friends. Talk to a real professional
Correct.
at BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/fighter.
I hear Athletic Greens are good. Do you
Great.
take them?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. Athletic Greens, Brendan, you are a very busy man. You need a little boost. You don't always have time to take in phytonutrients, bioflavonoids, all the things you get from
Well,
fruits
remember,
and
on my
vegetables.
diet, I'm on carnivore, so I got to make up some of those greens, some of those
gotta do
nutrients.
that.
So I just take some of that, put a little Athletic Greens, 8 ounces of
Well,
water.
it replaces a multivitamin with real natural sourced foods. It helps with our digestion, energy, everything else.
It tastes fantastic. All right. It's super easy. You're talking about 75 vitamins, minerals, whole food source ingredients, multivitamin, multi-mineral, probiotic, green superfood blend, all in one. It's delicious. All right.
Very tasty.
It's
Very
fantastic, man. And listen, join the movement right now with athletes. If you're running the thick mudder, the tough mudder, if you're a mom, you a new dad,
What if
you
you're
a rookie.
keto? What if you're paleo? What if you're vegan? What if you're dairy
with
free?
all that, Daddy? We got you covered, man. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you immune supporting free 1-year supply of vitamin D
Very
and
important.
5 free travel packs with your first purchase when you visit athleticgreens.com/fighter today. Again, all you got to do is visit athleticgreens.com/fighter to take control of your health and give AG1 a try.
We decided we really need to challenge the mental grit of our participants.
Look at everybody just having fun, though. Okay, I guess I'm not too worried.
Crybaby as an obstacle is
Called Crybaby.
is physical. I actually went through twice. I had so much fun in there.
Well, okay.
All right, quick question. Am I going to be the only black person at this event?
No,
I like that.
Okay.
you'll be the second.
Hey, yo, guess what? I got to skate with Tony Hawk.
Oh, damn. How
Yeah.
Because Jason Ellis?
Yeah,
He does a show with him, right?
yeah.
Wow.
Went down to his ramp and stuff and skated with him. There he is right there.
Oh, that's so.
So we have two different
Holy
videos, right,
shit.
Chappelle?
What'd you
This
say?
one, we have two videos, right? This one and then Jason Ellis.
Dude, the one that's really cool is the one that Jason Ellis posted.
Okay, let me go.
His Instagram is Wolfmate. He's got a dope,
Okay.
And go to scroll. And
Yeah.
that video right there.
And you guys went to Tony Hawk's
Yeah.
place?
Lacey, everybody, catch him at fucking Chuck Chuck's on a Friday night.
Who said that?
Jason
Jason.
Ellis.
And also
Chuck
catch him at the local skate contest where he shreds it up with
Watch this.
Tony Hawk.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're getting a Birdman lesson.
A Birdman lesson.
Yeah. Then he starts pushing me. I'm a big boy.
You're gonna need
Well, what's the point? This is a half pipe?
Yeah, I don't
You gotta
skate.
go
I don't
up and
skate
down?
half pipes.
Hell, you're not that good, huh?
No, the other video I'm good, but this is,
And you're just going up and down?
yeah. But I needed a different board because my board's a street board.
Boy, unless you're good at skateboarding.
No, I'm really good. No, eat a dick. I am really
I'll
good.
do that.
You're more
right
of a
now.
street.
Yeah, I don't do
I'll
ramps.
do that right now.
No,
Yeah, I don't. No,
Skate. Oh,
Here, listen, get out of
the
this.
skate.
Oh, okay.
Give me,
Yeah.
Chin. Go to my profile right
I wouldn't
now.
fuck with that half ramp at all.
Dude, that's 13 foot. Don't
Yeah,
go to
no,
that one.
that's
That's
not for me.
that one's him pushing me again.
Wait, your
That's
profile?
crazy.
No, go to my profile. This
Okay.
fucking guy don't believe in my skating. Scroll a little bit. Right there.
Here?
Yeah.
Legit.
Hit the next one. Oh, you don't think so, Brian?
No,
That's not good enough
seen
for you?
that done a lot, but that's
I've seen it done a lot.
What?
that's good.
I don't know anybody else who can do that.
I do.
Who?
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Boom, homie.
Is this guy serious?
It's Brian's birthday. Apparently on your birthday, you're a hater.
You're a hater.
Hated on your newborn son.
Who the
Hating
fuck
on
is-
Chappelle skateboarding. You can't fucking skateboard.
Yeah. What can you
Dude, I
at
do?
can
all.
skateboard, and you don't know anything about. my
Also, we don't know
skateboarding.
anybody who can skateboard like that.
Yeah. Who do you know? Yeah. What
There are
skaters do
people
you
out
know?
there that
Name
I've
one.
seen. Well,
that that you know
I've
personally.
seen that flip thing.
Yeah, because
seen the
that's what
flip thing.
skateboarders do.
Yeah.
The kickflip,
Yeah.
the ollie.
You know what, dude?
Oh, you're salty on your B-day.
Hold on.
Salty.
You know what?
You're a
It's
little
the-
down,
it's the
you're a little
50
down on your B-day.
55 really hit you.
Down on your B-day.
No, hold on.
55
I
really
get,
hit
I
you.
get down on my B-day too.
No,
I
hold
get it.
on.
I'm down
I,
my
no, no,
feet.
no,
Hey,
hold
listen,
on.
I'm gonna let you have it.
No,
I'll let
wait.
you have it.
Wait, I find
Salty
it.
I'm gonna let you
55.
have
I
the
find
saltiness.
Brendan amazing.
Let's hear
The
it.
fucking dude. I watch Alex Humboldt free solo fucking El Cap, and I get this. Watch this. I get this. And I go, huh? And he goes, don't think it's that impressive.
No, I never said it's not impressive.
And then I'm like-
because I could not do that.
Oh,
I never said it wasn't
We'll
impressive.
roll that tape back because you didn't give it. You were like, I mean, and
No,
then,
not
and
the-
then the
not
guy
the-
jumps.
not
wait,
the-
what
not
was
the
it
whole
exactly?
And then a guy jumps out of a plane without a parachute and lands in a.
Oh, that I don't care about. No, that I don't care about.
And then you see
you know what
that
you
and
know
you
what
go, that's a big deal.
Well, because you said you could.
Hey,
do
don't
it.
touch.
You said you could do
Don't,
it.
don't
You
do
said you could do
See what he
it.
did?
Yeah, I saw that. I
Don't
saw
go
the
like
vote.
that. That's great.
You
Not
said you
on
could do
55.
it. You could do it.
I can do. I didn't say I could do that. Don't fucking
And you said, I know people can do that.
listen.
Yeah.
I said I can do. I saw him go the ramp, and look, he's fine.
Oh, you're hating on him with Tony Hawk. It's your
I'm
birthday
not
and we're going to allow this.
hating.
Go ahead.
I'm allowed the sauciness. I'll allow it.
I'm not hating
It's
on
your
it.
day.
It
It's
could
your
be
day.
worse. You could be his newborn baby.
I know. He's just bored of me.
I'm bored.
I'm bored of this fucking kid.
Look, I was joking about being bored of the kid, but
No, you
know
weren't. You're dead serious. And
You're dead
every person knows that. And it's fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Boys get all hot. Yeah.
Nah, we'll let you have salty for the day.
It's your birthday. We'll do whatever you want. What do you want to do?
I'm allowed to not be that ecstatic about the fact that you did the flip thing, but it's good.
Anyways, Tony
No, it's
Hawk.
good. And I like that you
the
did the
fucking
thing.
Don't let him
insane.
hate on your Tony
I
Hawk
don't
experience.
care.
Yeah.
No, I'm not hating on that experience.
No, I
you
still
are,
love
though.
you. I still
It's
love
your
you.
birthday.
You
You
hate
can
it.
do whatever you
No,
want.
yeah, you do whatever you want. It's
cool
my
that you hung
party. I could cry.
No,
Yeah,
it's cool
your
that you
day.
hung
Yeah,
out
I
with
get it.
Tony Hawk.
No, it's your world.
But what was
fucking-
what was
this guy's on
dude,
your nuts today.
Just ignore him.
Oh, he's on
Just
your
ignore him.
nuts.
fucking like obviously, yeah, we know he's fucking great. But
Tony?
to see
Yeah, he's
him
the goat.
just like we walked in and he's at the top of the ramp. He's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And then he just fucking kills it.
Really? Yeah, it's a
Dude,
shit.
it's insane to
Well, that's
watch.
what Schultz said. Schultz, when he had him on the pod, he goes, "I don't think you realize how famous you are." He's like, "Nah."
He does. He
has no
does. He
clue.
gives.
Yeah.
He gives.
shit.
He gives zero fucks
Yeah, he doesn't
about
give a
like the.
He's the
like,
Michael Jordan of skateboarding.
Yeah, but you know who I was really fucking impressed with too? Jason Ellis.
Well, remember, Jason was ranked number 2
my
in the world.
God,
on
he
that.
was?
fucking
Yeah.
Number 2.
yes,
Worldwide.
Number 2, dude. He fucking
he's a serious
kid.
He
Yeah.
still gets down.
He's
dude.
not your average physical.
No,
build
he
skateboarder.
fucking kills it.
Wow.
That's him eating shit. But don't go to those ones.
Which one then?
Go to maybe that one. That one.
Eating shit.
Which one? This one?
Right there. Maybe go to that one. Is that a video or a picture?
Now, what's more? That's him.
No, it's him with Tony Hawk. They're like doing like a combo thing there. Yeah.
Oh shit!
But
He's on the top, right?
Yeah. And that ramp is not fucking little. That is fucking
And
14
but
foot.
this is like Tony Hawk's backyard. Like
no, it's
where's
on
that
his
at?
own facility. He's got like his
He
own.
says his own like
Yeah.
skate park where he goes and shoots
Yep,
videos. And
shoots
shit.
videos. Like a lot of people come there to use it to like film stuff because he's got like all the stuff there. He's got a street park, but the big thing there is his fucking half pipe.
And then does
man.
he the Birdhouse is his production company?
That's his.
And they do-
No, that's his skate brand. Yeah.
Because I thought Birdhouse did Jackass and stuff like that too, don't they? I thought they had
No.
something to do with it. No,
No, they didn't have anything to do with Jackass. But yeah, no, Birdhouse is his skate
damn.
company. But
That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
He fucking dude. Just seeing him like there's like when you think of like fucking sports icons, like he's up there.
Oh, yeah.
It's just insane, dude.
Yeah, when you think of sport,
You okay, Brian? You've been quiet.
He's bored.
I was
Yeah,
just
you
thinking
bored.
about something. I was just thinking about something. I'm sorry.
What are you thinking about?
You're off today.
I
Yeah,
was
what-
thinking,
what-
about,
yeah,
I
what
was thinking
happened?
about what's more impressive, snowboarding or skateboarding. Snowboarding.
I mean,
right?
they're both pretty.
Yeah, I mean like Sean White on snowboard.
Sean White can do both.
Well, they're doing
Yeah.
crazy shit. Those like turns and all that stuff. I mean,
So are skateboarders.
well, yeah, so are
Yeah.
skateboarders.
the big ramp skateboarders.
Yeah.
crazy shit, right?
yeah, it's
It's
just
the same thing, right?
you're strapped to a board with snowboarding.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
with the skateboarding, like they can like let go, pull it, bring
Yeah.
it back, and like
Yeah,
all this
yeah.
shit, like
Yeah, but
Both
it's
impressive.
both.
yeah.
Yeah, both are very impressive.
Yeah.
But like, dude, to see him get down, he's 53 years old, And to see him get down, like he could keep up with fucking anybody.
You need to get him
this
on the
day.
pod.
So he
know.
can still get down with people like right now, the guys who are competing. He's that
Dude,
good.
for his 48th birthday, he did the 900 again. It was like he hadn't done it in 17 years or something like that.
What's the 900?
The twist, for his 48th birthday.
He's the first one ever to do it. But
First one, yeah.
I heard him talking on a pod. He was saying how now kids they just
kids
like
kids will
12-year-olds
bust out
will
of
do
fucking
900.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
like,
what
"Oh,
kids will
cool."
bust out of fucking 900 like
Once you see
nothing.
it done, it's like the 4 minute mile. They thought it was physiologically impossible. The first year it was done, 5 other people.
Yeah, once people
You said
like,
the
oh,
the
we
4
can
minute
do
mile.
that? Yeah,
once
I think that click that video, Chin.
Which one was it?
That one right there to the left.
of course he can surfboard as
This
well.
one?
No. The one with
Here.
you see the board, pink.
Dude, I was so obsessed with skateboarding when I was a kid.
Did you do it?
Oh yeah, I loved it.
I never got into it.
Like that ramp is not fucking little. Like you look
No,
down
you
that
do other
bitch, that
sports.
shit's scary.
Look at this dude. Is that him?
No, that's I think that's someone younger. But
Wow,
That's him, right?
that's
that's him.
How he's tall? Yeah,
yeah, he's tall. He's
6'3"
tall.
or
He
something.
might be your height.
yeah. I've heard he's big.
Yeah, he's a tall dude.
6'4" or something.
What a beast.
Already-
But it was cool. Like I got to go back there and conquer this fucking ramp though. That's like my goal because I'm not a ramp skater.
Can you
at
do
all.
that, Chappelle?
No, I'm not. Dude, I don't skate ramps.
He's
I just skate
street.
strictly street.
He's a street guy. He's a street guy.
You know, but like
He's a street guy.
I mean, he just gets down like it's
That.
nothing.
Look at that. He's been doing that.
The Bird Man.
The Birdman himself, dude, just. He keeps up with like fucking. I think he probably skates that fucking thing every day, but you know, and
And he
watching him
surfs.
and Jason Ellis get down was like, I don't know, that was like a dream come true. To be
God,
honest,
look how
man.
young he is there. Man.
Yeah,
Fucking 1978.
is that what it says?
Yeah.
Damn.
Him and like Christian Asoy were like the biggest
Christian
competitors,
Asoy,
right?
yep.
Christian Asoy is like
Asoy.
the guy had
Steve
the most
Caballero.
air.
All of those dudes, Rodney Mullen, like
Yeah.
OGs of the fucking
I only know
Street skate, Roddy Mullen.
All right,
Yeah.
Tony
Yeah.
Hawk.
Rob Dyrdek.
Freestyle.
Tony Hawk.
Rob Dyrdek.
Rob's
yeah,
a street guy.
Yeah, Rob's a street. Yeah,
Pure
Rob's a
street.
street skater.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob was fucking beast too.
Yeah. Rob doesn't really
Fucking-
fuck with it at all anymore. He's like,
I mean,
he's
it's
like,
a-
I don't get hurt.
He's running an empire.
And dude, it's
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know.
like at a certain point, you know, like I don't know, I don't go as hard on street as I used to because it's like I don't know, it's kind of scary because I'm like, bro, I'll fuck
Damn
something
near
up.
mid 30s.
Yeah, I'm 35,
Mid 30s.
55, 35.
Maybe I'll get into skateboarding. Tony Hawk apparently made his money on that video game because at first he was like, "What is this?"
Yeah, I told you that story.
They talked him into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Royalties, or they wanted to give him like a flat
Yeah.
fee.
What did he say?
And he was like, I think I'll just bank on it by myself. And then made all the fucking.
I think to this day he's still like a dope businessman.
Oh, he's a fucking monster.
He's fucking
Yeah.
Monster.
monster. Dope dude. He was so fucking nice. He started pushing me. I'm like, dog, I'm
Yeah, if you could not do that.
no. I needed him.
That stuff scares me.
It's because I knew how to fucking
Oh,
guide
TT
myself.
got a real skateboard.
Oh, you finally got a real
one.
skateboard?
Yeah, you need to
Good
come
deal.
over.
Yeah. We'll get down.
If you could do one thing, would it be if you had to choose a sport, or if you weren't a comic and you could be really good at something, what would it be?
Skateboarding. I wanted to go pro.
See, for me, it'd be surfing.
I'd be an NBA basketball player and make more
Really?
money than all you guys.
I know, but it's not about money.
But basketball.
We're talking
and I don't have to worry about
we weren't talking about
injuries?
money. We were talking
You
about
gotta worry
injuries?
about injuries, don't you? Not like football. Though.
Not in basketball? No.
there's injuries in basketball.
But it's a motherfucker.
You ever
roll
see
your
what
ankle.
fucking?
But that training, it's a motherfucker.
Not compared to skateboarding or football or hockey or fighting.
Hey, I've seen some
basketball,
people. Hey, I've seen some people
the
get messed
softest.
How
up.
about surfing?
I've seen some people get messed up in basketball.
I mean, there's examples,
football,
but if you want to talk
football,
about like
football.
Bro, this dude,
injuries,
Football's such a nice.
2013, it was Louisville. Kevin Ware, his
Oh, his
fucking
leg? Yeah.
Remember that?
I mean,
That's
there's some
that's
shit's
every
gonna
Sunday,
happen,
every
but
Sunday.
there's some.
Football's-
But as far as like,
Yeah.
I mean, longevity.
Well,
if you're a good basketball player,
Have you ever heard the
you're the
injuries he
token
had?
white boy. Who just
He's 53.
shoots
Have
threes.
Have you heard the injuries he had? Like, just tell him some of the injuries he
I
had.
mean,
Lacerated his liver.
Yeah.
Who?
Me, lacerated liver, broken ribs, broken.
That's why when he
nose,
pulls his hands,
broke every
I'm like,
finger,
oh, it's the end. You broke every finger, right?
every finger. Yeah.
And that's football. And then you
And I'm
play
a
anyway.
lucky one.
And you play anyway.
Like I don't have issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have knee or back or
No.
neck issues like a lot of guys, where they're in pain 24/7.
24/7.
It'd be a nightmare.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, basketball's a Premier League soccer player would be pretty fucking dope.
that'd be pretty.
Not too many
Now you're
injuries.
talking.
But dude, those boys play. It's year round.
It's
'cause
hard
you're
work.
Premier League. then you're on like those national teams.
And you
those
live and die by
Olympics.
your legs and shit. I mean, I don't know. It's really
You
hard
guys
work.
pussies.
No, I'd rather
Soccer?
surf.
No, fuck no.
Why?
Surf?
Yeah, dude.
The big fucking waves?
Hitting
Sharks?
tubes?
Sharks?
Oh, I'm scared.
El Sharkos?
Dude, how about that?
There was
The
something
whale
just
in
recent.
Santa Barbara. There's a whale in Santa Barbara. It's just washed up on shore. Very cool. Just a whale.
Chunky chunks.
All good. All good.
Chunky chunks.
Here's the problem. We're in Santa Barbara. Now, the whale's on the beach. But see, the waves hit the whale and they pull back into the ocean. That brings the scent to the big boys. See, it's not the
It
juveniles.
was a feeding frenzy?
We get the big boys that come in from the deep water. I'm talking about the 21 footers.
The
Now,
mamas. The mamas.
now the drone guy is like, well, we got 20. We don't have juveniles. We got the 21 footers, and the guys are going out there, and you can see the guys surfing right near them.
What do they think?
Yeah, this was
There it
recent.
is.
Yes.
They should know better though, because you know if there's a dead whale, clearly there's sharks.
But the big boys, it's one thing to have a 10 foot, an 8 foot great white.
And those,
you get
those,
the 20
those surfers
footers.
don't give a fuck, huh?
You know what I didn't
16
realize?
foot.
Ah, you got it. Yeah, there you go.
Look at that motherfucker.
There you go. There you go. And then the next day they found a whole two more that were in their 20s. Yeah. So this whale died. There's that guy. Well, there's a 20. Yeah.
Shit.
Now you got to go back, but
You know what I didn't realize, Brian, is that orcas fuck up sharks.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize that.
They fuck up great whites.
Yeah.
That's why they're called killer whales.
Oh, yeah.
They'll rip their
I didn't
livers.
realize that.
They'll
The-
find
the
great
free-
whites
the
with-
free
with
willy
just their
motherfuckers?
livers
Just
out.
their liver.
Just their livers are gone.
I was
Wait,
in,
They eat their liver.
Just
so
the
they
liver.
they hit them to eat the liver.
yeah,
I didn't realize that.
surgically removed.
Oh, they're savage. And then they like game plan. Like
Don't they like launch them?
There'll be a head coach, and then there's like four of them, and they like game plan.
So I'm in South Africa. I go on a great white
Yeah.
sighting, pay a lot of money. We're on thing, and I get
Daddy
to know
didn't-
I get to know the oceanographer, and she says, "Well, between us, we're not going to see any great whites." And I go, "What?"
Give my fucking
She goes,
money
"We'll
back."
see bronze whalers though. We'll see other things." I go, "I want great whites." She goes, "That's not going to happen, and nobody knows that, but I'm just telling you." And I go, "Oh well, thank you for confiding." Porque, since I'm on a fucking boat.
Yeah.
Since I'm
You
on
paid a
boat
lot of
already,
money.
and I'm
and
rock
she
hard
goes,
to see a great white.
rock hard to see a great white. She goes, well, two orca brothers came into the bay. Now that's Cape Town. That would be South Africa.
Yeah,
Great-
yeah.
Capital of Great White Central.
Two of them came into the bay, and they took out 4 great whites, 4 like 20 footers. They found them just with their livers removed. Every great white in the area,
See ya.
see ya.
We're gonna get our things that.
Oh, so they know what's up.
You can
and
hear
fucking-
them talking.
Yeah, they're like Debo.
'Cause
Yeah,
they go-
yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're Debo
Oh,
of
Debo's
the
coming.
ocean.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like wolves.
They don't have any enemies.
Yeah, it's like
Are
wolves.
they,
They go,
are they the same size as great whites or no?
no,
They're
that's
fucking-
adorable.
They're bigger.
That's
It's adorable?
They're so much
They're
bigger.
bigger.
So much bigger.
So they're
Pull up
bring up the size
Orca
of a male orca and then
to great white.
Yeah, great white's 2,000 pounds. 2,500 pounds. Go ahead and look what an orca is.
Male orca.
20,000 pounds, Bubba. 20,000 pounds.
Or 32 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, only 20 feet.
Yeah, but they get up to some crazy. Well, their male orcas weigh 10 tons. That'd be
Don't they like play with their
20,000
food and like
pounds.
launch it?
Yeah, 20,000 pounds. Yeah, and a great white, a big great white is 2,000 pounds. 20,000, so 10 times bigger. They snack on them. When they see a great white, they go yum.
Why do they just do the liver?
I because the liver makes up, I think, 1/3 of a great white's body.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a large part of the body.
And they just team up on them hoes.
Tasty liver.
There's more nutrients, Chappelle.
Okay,
Yeah,
more
for the
nutrients in
sharks,
the-
yeah.
Yeah.
Or for the orcas.
That's crazy how they just team up though.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like, we got this motherfucker.
Well, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dope. Have you seen it when they grab like the scuba diver's just leg and just go, "Let's go for a ride"?
Go for
No.
Yeah,
go for a little ride.
they don't fuck them up. They're just like,
Let's go for a ride.
they're bored. I'm gonna pull you down. See how much you.
Hey, see if we can find one.
Let's
chick.
see how long you hold your breath. And they just fucking. It's terrifying.
That's so crazy.
terrifying.
Well,
Riding a shark?
My buddy Joe Janimo in New Zealand. He's got a
orca.
little
Orca?
bay.
Yeah, grabs
He's fucking on his
person
jet
or something.
ski, and he sends me video on his phone. He's on a jet ski, and these great whites, these orcas are just swimming right underneath him, right there. It's crazy.
They're not gonna do anything to you, but
Neil Young's band. Neil Young, Spotify went with Rogan over Neil Young? That's crazy.
Wait, what happened?
You just saw that?
Wait, what?
Is it current event, I assume?
Wait, what?
Oh, wow.
I mean, we have the current.
Nobody
No, we have the current event of that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
not like them choosing Rogan. We didn't see that.
Oh.
Wait,
I mean, I think it's... Of course.
We knew it was going to happen.
Is there a news?
What?
But I don't think Spotify came out and said we choose Rogan over Neil Young.
No.
They're just not going to even
Yeah, yeah.
address it. It's Neil
Wait,
Young.
what are you-
78.
This came out of nowhere too. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I
this
thought
came
that was
out-
like an
We're
Orca
talking about
Tales.
orcas. Where'd
No,
you
I
see
just
that?
saw it. I saw it up on the thing. Sorry, I thought you guys saw it. I was right there. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Can you feel
So
me in?
do you know what happened?
No.
God damn it. So Neil Young basically came out and was like, it's either my music catalog or Joe Rogan. You can't have both of Spotify because Rogan's spreading misinformation about vaccines and shit.
Which isn't true.
None of it's true, but then also Neil Young.
Yeah.
But from his perspective, so you know this guy he beat, I think he had polio, he had 2 aneurysms, and he had
had it all.
some other health condition.
Young?
Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
like underlying health.
Yeah, so he's probably. I'm pro-vaccine. I'm not anti-vaccine, and Rogan isn't either. I think if he had listened to Rogan and Rogan was asking questions and had people in the space who were
They
respected
didn't want to have the
scientists-
discussion.
Well, most
they-
people, when they say that it's the misinformation, they didn't listen to the whole thing.
Right,
Well,
there's-
no,
there's-
it's misinformation because it's not with what they agree with. That's what. So them, if,
So,
if
okay,
it doesn't
yeah, yeah.
align with what they're,
But he's not
logic
even. Rogan
is-
was asking questions and having people who are accredited scientists who developed vaccines on talking, simply raising questions and talking about conflicts
And
of interest.
it's just dialogue.
That's all it is. But it's also informative, scientific, and these people are not mavericks. They were part of the medical establishment.
Yeah.
They're not anti-vaxxers.
But did Neil Young really think Spotify would be like, okay, Neil, Rogan, you're out of here. Dude, it would take Drake, Kanye West, and Doja Cat to all combine together.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, it's either us or Rogan. Then
Yeah.
Spotify would be like, oh, Rogan, we got to have a talk, dude.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even then, I don't
then,
know if they do
even
it.
then. You don't
But it
do
would,
that.
like, Neil Young?
But also, there's
Fuck off.
contracts in place. I'm sure he signed a contract. You can't just say like, I want it off or Rogan's off. You've signed a contract. Your music's gonna be on there for a certain amount of years.
It was a
It's gonna be on there
political
regardless.
statement. It was a way of doing things.
Neil Young, he's always had an issue with Spotify because he hates the
But he allowed them to use it though, right?
I don't think so. They've had disputes.
But how could he let them use his music?
I don't know, but I don't think they've had his whole catalog. And he was like, you have to make the quality better if you're going to have my entire catalog.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they were either negotiating or something. He's like, you're not getting my whole catalog.
if it's a negotiation
That's
process, then I get it,
Rogan's
yeah.
out of
So,
it.
so it doesn't probably has nothing to do with Rogan. It's probably just
No,
It's probably underlying.
It does.
No, it does.
No,
but
it
it's
does.
also like if you're that type of person, like Rogan's your enemy. Like
Well,
that's the flex. That's
yeah.
that's how you can get.
Yeah. There-
When's the last time anybody in the last 30
Neil
years
Young.
brought up Neil Young?
Yeah.
Go.
I mean, I hear about him all, but that's my world.
No,
You hear about Neil Young all the time?
Yeah, people love his music.
Well, that's fine.
Fuck
but it's like, but,
But he's
but,
not-
but
he's
no,
not
but it's
relevant.
different. It's
He's not
different.
relevant,
Like my world is music, though. I'm always
I-
listening to music. I'm always talking
even-
music with
even
people.
No, I-
music,
so like,
people
Get
aren't
it.
really-
But
you know.
when's the last time he came out with a song?
No, the Brendan's saying like, when's the last time you heard him in the news?
Like,
we haven't heard
like,
about him in the news
sorry,
forever.
sorry.
Not your weird music friends who are
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
dude, you know who's better? Neil Young.
I think for me, the larger issue is that I guarantee you that Neil Young didn't listen to what he's objecting.
Most likely.
most
I-
likely, most people don't.
but the-
I think Rogan raised very important questions.
No, we know that, but to his point, like Neil Young's older, man. Like he's an older dude, underlying health conditions.
Yeah.
So from his perspective,
Yeah.
I agree. He probably didn't listen to it, but from his perspective, he's like, "Holy fuck, man, this guy's really hurting."
It's what he's hearing from people. He
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's 76, I think. Like
78.
He's 78.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and he's not that healthy, and obviously COVID's a big threat
he has
for a guy like
100%.
3 or 4 underlying health
Yeah.
conditions.
Yeah,
so it's like
I get it.
So
You're
from his
older.
perspective, and like this is all he can do.
Sure.
Okay.
And if you thought somebody was
76.
spreading false information, you would. I get it. But,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
No, that's-
I don't think
Brilliant songwriter, like obviously a monster, but also like I think you're overestimating your power.
I sat next to a woman who I just wanted to see what she was, because she said she asked a fake question. The stewardess came and she asked a question about, can I get more ice? And she said, I was just hoping they would put their mask. I was hoping she'd tell them to put their masks on, because the people in front of us didn't have masks and they were talking. And I went, oh, you're that kind of person. So I was like, okay. And then I saw she was wearing 2 masks. All good, no good. We were on the same plane.
Yeah,
and I
wear
started
7 masks.
I started talking to her about. I just wanted to get her perspective, and I brought up Rogan. I just want to see what she said. She goes, "Oh, I would never listen
Triggered.
to him. I would never
Yeah.
listen to him." Like that. I said, "Have you listened to him?" No, I would never. He's one of those meatheads. And
But
so
but
there
how
was
do you-
already a built-in prejudice.
Yeah.
This idea of who he is versus who he really is.
But that's everything.
I know, but it's so,
That's
so
online in a
unfortunate.
nutshell.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
It's online. Like they don't know shit.
Right.
So they come up with their own like weird hidden agendas and like
Yeah.
make Rogan or whoever it is out to be a monster when they have no clue.
They don't.
like literally
they've
no
never
clue.
listened to him.
No clue.
It's unbelievable.
No clue.
Yeah.
You know, and my issue with a lot of people like that is they're just afraid of ideas.
You
They're
know,
so attached to their ideas.
What it is
man.
it's a loser mentality.
Yeah, it is.
It is, yeah.
It's like, all right,
Fucking is, man. It's exactly like anytime you study one thing, you have one tool in your toolbox. If you only see the world through one lens, which is racism, you're going to see racism literally everywhere, right? We talk about
you look
that.
for it.
You've got to have a lot of different tools
we
in your
talk about it?
toolbox. We maybe not, but I talk about this. Is like one of the things that a lot of people fall into is that if you are only a medical professional and that's all you do, you might see the world as one big pathogen, as
but
one
that's
big
like
thing.
that's like Fauci. Like everyone
Right.
wants to hate on Fauci, and you know, God bless him. I
that's
hate
his
on him,
job.
Too. He's also damn near 80, and
Yes.
dude, he's terrified.
Yes.
Like he's a disease specialist.
Exactly.
So all he's
He sees.
consumed
So it'd
with
be like
that.
it'd be like a homicide detective who sees the worst
Yeah,
things.
so his glass is always half empty.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he gets the worst of the worst.
You talk to a cop.
It's like,
who
it's
deals
like your
with terrible
grandma who went
crimes.
through World War II. They're
Yes.
fucking traumatized.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so all of us have to be careful not to apply one tool to everything.
You have to look at it all.
Knowledge is about having a lot of different tools in your toolbox you can pull out and apply. Otherwise,
But
you'll
also
be
having an
blind.
open mind.
Yes.
Like successful people have an open mind.
Yes.
Including Joe Rogan. Like you could change his mind.
100%.
If you come with facts or
Yes.
relevant
Yeah,
point,
something. Come with something.
It's
yeah.
very rare he sticks to a point if you come with legit.
That's why we always
information.
talk about don't be married to your ideas. They're just ideas, man.
Mm-hmm.
Put them out on the table. If there's a better idea, let go of that idea. That's not
Yeah.
who you are. You are not your idea.
Mm-hmm.
An idea was put in your head. There was a time when you didn't know the things you know. There was a time when you didn't believe the things you believe based on what you know. Somebody put those ideas into your head.
Yeah.
Don't take credit for being a good person because you're anti this or anti that.
Yeah, it's like
You gotta be
saying
educated.
yeah, it's like saying your world isn't the world,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah. You had
No,
to be
that's
educated.
fair.
Yeah. It's really, really important and
Very
keep that in
strange.
mind.
Yeah. Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, what a thing to say.
He's an emotion. Neil Young's always been an emotional.
But I get it. But like you said, like he's 76. He's got.
But he's been doing this his
under-
whole career, and some of it works, and some of it he's just off on. I mean, Ohio is about the Kent State murder.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
been
yeah.
kind of that. Like,
Yeah, he was the guy who was
political,
like, yeah,
takes a stand.
yep.
Yeah. Keep on rocking in the free
For
world.
dead in Ohio. You know, I mean, that was he was.
I couldn't name one song, but I know he's a beast. What else you got, Chin?
He was. He wrote great songs back in the day,
for sure,
30, 40 years ago.
100%.
And
Yeah.
all great musician, very influential. Doesn't mean he's
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean he's
Hall,
right.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
but
Doesn't mean he's right.
All right.
So this is a video of Joe Biden
Hot
calling
mic.
a reporter
Made me like him more.
this makes me like
stupid
him.
Made me
son
like
of
him
a
more.
bitch
Yeah,
because he was asked a question about inflation.
is he
It's already 9.3 million
Made me
views.
laugh.
Why are you saying 8,500?
It's going to be the guy in red, a red tie behind him.
Oh, he's a Fox guy.
Wait. What did he say again?
It's the red guy.
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah. Wait.
He goes, "That's a great idea. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch."
Wait. Let me see what he says again. What does he say here?
He just asked about more
That's what the guy in the red says.
Yeah, but he yells.
Why are you saying 8,500 is right time? What do you think? President inflation
I can't understand. It sounds like
Why are you saying?
That's a great asset. More inflation.
Hey, why is Michael Rappaport trending? You see it?
Where? Oh, here.
Under Michael Rappaport?
Hey, man, there's a bunch of stuff on the screen.
Feel ya?
Okay.
Oh,
he filmed
a
a
shoplifter?
Yeah. Yep.
So he was in New York and some guy was just shoplifting?
Just straight up.
and they did
And the
nothing?
security. See, he's right there by security. Security did Nothing.
What? Well, because
They defunded
holy fuck.
the police. I think.
Oh, that's been really good for town, for cities. That's been a great movement.
This dude,
Look
this
at
motherfucker, this dude is, I can't believe I'm seeing this shit. This motherfucker, this fucking guy just filled his 2 bags up with everything in Rite Aid right here on 80th and 1st Avenue. He's walking down the street like shit is Gucci. Look at me in my face like what's good. I was watching him the whole time. My man just went Christmas shopping in January. He had the condoms, the shampoo.
Condoms. The
like just
shampoo.
straight up.
Well,
That's cool that he filmed them.
yeah. It's also, it's also not cool that you get away with that.
No,
shit.
that's why it's cool that he filmed them.
So you
So
don't
they,
get tackled.
I
to the
fucking
floor.
love
so more people
Rappaport,
know.
man.
It's great.
Gosh.
What's not to love about him?
I fucking love Rappaport.
What's not to love
He's
about
so
him?
funny.
I love him too.
God, if I saw him, I'd slap him, man. I fucking love Rappaport.
He puts his money where his mouth is.
Yes. Remember when I armbarred him?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't you break his
Well, I
rib?
remember when you squeezed
I broke his rib.
He broke his
squeezed
rib.
his ribs so badly.
Remember, he asked for it. Remember,
Choked him out. He asked
I
for
did
it.
not ask for this.
He went hard in
I was
the paint.
walking to the bathroom, and then remember he started fucking with me.
He got a little. He goes, "Let me put you in a Staten Island headlock." and then
I said, yeah, because I don't want to get a
I
headlock.
saw your neck. I saw your neck and your head, and you went like this. You got a big grin, and you went like this. Your hands went like this, and you go, "Because I've never had that experience. I don't know what to do about a headlock." And he threw you in a headlock, and then you went, "Oh, I'm going to step behind your legs
And
now, and I'm just going to
Take him down.
take you down, and I'm going to squeeze you in your
He
tummy."
was laughing
Yeah.
so hard,
Oh, it was
though.
great.
I love Rappaport.
It was great.
He's one of my favorite people,
But he
man.
didn't understand. He
Bro.
didn't understand.
I had Francis Ngannou on food truck, emergency food truck yesterday.
Listen to me right now. Roman is here to help you with your ED. That's erectile dysfunction.
There's a lot of dudes out there, man, that's suffering from that limpy.
It happens to the best of them. 52% of guys aged 40 to 70. Now I'm 55.
Dude, 52%?
Yeah.
I'm looking at 3 dudes in here. We batting 100.
I was going to
There's
say
a bunch
bad
of
on-
wiener issues up in
and
here.
that sometimes you get a wiener issue, and
Yep.
that's how it is. Nothing to be ashamed about. Roman.com/fighter has got you covered. They've got U.S. licensed healthcare professional information and expertise about erectile dysfunction. You get $15 off your first month of treatment.
Yeah,
Okay.
prepare yourself for the moment. When it's time to go, your friends at Roman got you covered, man. Listen, the whole process, it's easy. Ships
It's
to you
online.
free with 2-day shipping.
Private.
Straightforward. It's convenient, discreet. Nobody needs to know.
Yep.
All right. To get started, don't be embarrassed. It's super easy. Go to getroman.com/fighter today. If you're prescribed, you get $15 off your first month of ED treatment. Make sure you're ready to have confidence and control this fall. Roman ready. Roman ready.
Roman ready.
The Romans are coming.
Yeah. Now I'm going to need to fuel up. I'm going to need focus. I'm going to need to get good sleep. I'm going to need good digestion. I need my essential nutrients. I got to be
Dude, you run the
optimized.
Thick Mudder this trucking Saturday,
Oh my
dude.
God.
This Saturday's the Thick Mudder.
What
And
do I
I hope
take?
you've had your On It supplements. I hope you've had your On It
Dude,
freaking fitness
I'm
gear.
taking my Shroom Tech. I guarantee I'm taking my Shroom Tech.
I'm not
There's
going to lie to you.
nothing
It's
like
too
it.
late to do anything now.
I know.
But
I know.
But you're going to be sore after the
Yeah.
Thick Mudder
Yeah.
at 10 a.m.
Yep.
And there are 4 spots left to run with the Thick Boys at 10 a.m.
I'm there.
Yep, go to toughmudder.com.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see the Thick Boy, 10 a.m., Lake Elsinore. My whole squad's going to be there. We got special merch just for the Thick Mudder. But here's the thing.
You got my T-shirt?
I got your shirt. I got it here for you.
Yeah.
You can take Alpha Brain shirt, New Mood shirt, Total
Yeah.
Gut Health shirt, shit your pants. Dude, spirulina, chlorina, doesn't matter.
No.
After this freaking 15K, you're going to be sore.
Oh, yeah.
We need protein powder.
Yeah.
All right. We need fish oils.
Uh-huh.
We're going to need some stuff to stretch you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to need some protein bars, some fat butter, some MCT oil, some Warrior
What
bars.
you're saying is an Honest got me covered.
They're the only
It's
ones.
amazing for performance and for recovery, dude. They got stuff for recovery.
Dude, if
which
you
is
use
important.
any other supplement, you ain't shit. How about that? How many
I'm
years
right
have we
with
been
you.
pushing on
I'm
it?
right with you.
You want to look like me and Brian? Brian's
about
55 years old.
That's right. And look at me, dude.
Look at you, dude.
I look young. I'll do a fucking splits right
Yep.
now.
Yep.
I keep myself
You're the body of a
supple.
coat hanger, dog.
Thank
It's
you,
lit.
buddy. Appreciate that.
Go to onit.com/fighter, 10% off. That's onit.com/fighter, 10% off.
Woo! It was great.
I love Rappaport.
It was great.
He's one of my favorite people,
But he
man.
didn't understand. He
Bro.
didn't understand.
I had Francis Ngannou on food truck, emergency food truck yesterday. They give me like an 8-hour notice so we can get a food truck.
Yeah.
So we went and picked up chicken sandwiches. I put them in my Ferrari. We ate. We got it out of the trunk of my Ferrari.
That's great.
Dude, so he's in, you look at him on TV and he looks like fucking
Big,
Hercules.
strong.
Yeah.
In person, I mean, not that much bigger than me, but like in clothes.
In clothes.
So, he says to me, he goes, "Oh, you stay in shape. You look," and I said, "Yeah, I'm on this, carnivore diet. I'm getting ready for this thick mutter." And I go, "What are you?" He's like, 260 something right now. I go, "That's cool." And then his agent goes, "Tell him what you walk around at before you get in camp." You ready for this?
What?
He was 285.
Oh my God.
And I go, "You cut 20 pounds?" He goes, "Almost every camp."
Oh my.
And I go, "So if you just let
my
yourself
God.
go," he goes, two. And when I say let yourself go, like just eat whatever you want, he goes, 290
Still got
comfortable.
abs though.
No, sir. Shredded.
Well, he's a super athlete.
Shredded.
Yeah?
That's
Is that
fucking
fair?
insane.
Is he?
He's a fucking freak.
I mean, that's a guy who plays defensive end in the NFL or whatever. Or I mean,
Yeah, depending on his speed, his
Yeah,
explosiveness
yeah.
speed. He should, yeah. That's exactly a DN in the NFL. Yeah.
that's some crazy. But 285.
How tall is he?
6'5".
6'5"?
Okay, so he's 6'5", 2. That's so big. And
Now you know how our mind's blown because he's the biggest guy in the UFC. And all
yeah.
that? In the NFL, the DNs, the linebackers are. There's 10 of them on the team like that. That's how nuts the NFL is, and they all run 4.4s,
it's so
4.5s.
6'4".
Now, what I want to do for you, I don't know if you've seen him standing next to a guy named Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh no, I know Shaq's. You have no idea. You have no idea how big basketball players are until you see him. Like Carmelo Anthony, like he was a Denver guy forever. Grew up watching him, and then I was in LA. He was at the same restaurant. He got out of the car, and his dick was all. Oh my!
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're 7'7".
Yeah, you're 7'7".
So big.
Yeah, you're
But because
so
you see
big.
him out there with other monsters,
yeah.
and the way they move, you're like, oh, they're not that big, dude. I was like, oh my, you're the biggest person I've ever seen,
yeah.
and you're fast and light on your feet.
People don't believe
this
me
is nuts.
when I saw Magic Johnson, well after he played, I did a thing with him. He's 6'10", dude.
Yep.
He's also
Every bit of
You
it.
think I'm kidding? I'm telling you, he's 400 pounds of muscle. He's not 300 pounds. He's so much bigger.
They're
than
such
that.
freaks.
He's so much bigger than that. I just kept going. You're so big. The basketball is a toy, and Shaquille O'Neal's head is. I mean, he's the biggest.
He's
person.
fucking
You've seen him in
He
person.
has a little wee wee. That's whatever. But do you know what? After the
Wait, so Ngannou, what was that
after
like?
he's great. I love
Yeah.
him. After the interview, I was kind of bummed out because I was asking him. I said, if in a perfect world, I'd want you to re-sign with the UFC and fight John Jones, and then they work with you to fight Tyson Fury. Like they're the best promotion in the game. He goes, I agree. But you can just feel like they're not even close, man.
They're not.
I was bummed. I ruined my day. There's
I don't. Can I, Bubba? I don't think John Jones wants a man that big.
oh, he does.
He does.
That's all he wants.
That's all he
All
wants.
he wants.
Really?
You think John Jones is scared of Francis Ngannou?
I
Have you
would-
ever seen his brothers? Chandler Jones, an all-pro,
He lives.
pro
He grew up
first
with two
team.
Ngannous. He grew up with
But
two
John's
Ngannous.
fucking huge too, man. Wait till you see John in person.
Does John move the same way at 260 as he did at 205?
That probably moves pretty good. John's a freak. Don't discredit John Jones, man. Talking about the greatest of all time, dude.
Yeah,
He's a
at
fucking
205.
freak.
There is a difference, right?
But here's the thing you're forgetting. I've seen John go against elite heavyweights. I've seen what he does to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's stupid to discredit.
Well,
credit John.
I would believe
Most experts think John will beat the shit
I
out of
believe
him.
that John wrestles Ngannou and beats him that way, right?
I don't know. I don't. The bummer thing is like the vibe I got. It's
It's
like
not going to happen for a long time.
they're so far off. Like there's just
money,
Francis,
money.
No, Francis feels super disrespected. Like you don't think they value him, and then he has this huge opportunity to go fight Tyson Fury and make fuck you money, and that's probably the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
I was bummed out. Not from the interview, from the vibe of them not getting it. Like they're not close to a deal.
Right. Did you get any insight on the Cyril Gane? Was that surprising to him? The plan was always to wrestle him.
No, plan was not to wrestle. He blew out his MCL 3 weeks before.
Ngannou did.
Yeah. Oh, you don't know this?
I did
He
not
won the
know
fight on one leg. He blew his MCL out. So he's having surgery next week on his ACL complete reconstructive surgery. So he didn't have a right knee at all. So that's people are like, you didn't land a punch. He couldn't punch.
Oh my God.
And so his entire team 3 weeks before, like, we're not taking this fight. And then he said he talked to Kamaru Usman, and Kamaru talked because Kamaru has really bad knees. He can't do like road work and stuff.
Yeah.
And he couldn't spar like for 4 weeks before certain fights. Like last 3 fights didn't spar at all because his knees are really bad. And Kamaru was like his brother, right? And he was talking to him, and he told him how he dealt with him. Frank's like, I'm gonna do it. If you can do it, I can do this. Goes into that fight with one leg, no training. And then he said the first 2 rounds, he was like, fuck, I got to figure it out. And then he said once he took him down, and he was like, oh, I can win this way. And then it's my favorite moment of the fight, if you watch the corner, it's between the 4th and 5th round when he's going back to the corner, his coach, Nick Sick, who's like amazing coach, looks at him and goes, we got something now, don't we? And France goes, yep. And he said he knew between that 4th and 5th round, looking at him, he was going to win. He was like, he goes, oh, I know that look. I've been there. He goes, I know that exact look.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. One fucking leg. So
Are you going to this, Jim?
So he has to
Oh,
have
that had video of it, but it's all good.
so he has to have his MCL reconstructed, which I don't even know what that is, but it's a ligament in your knee,
Yeah.
obviously.
ACL, MCL, PCL. But he
And
just
he's gotta
has
have-
MCL and ACL, I think.
The ACL is a
That are
big fuck.
torn?
That's a 9-month thing, right? I mean,
6 months.
a lot.
Yeah.
And then the MCL. So both knees. Both knees.
No, just one knee. He wore knee braces on both, so you couldn't tell which one was fucked up unless he was going to kick it. People were like, why isn't Francis kicking? Why isn't he punching? He beat him on one leg, dude.
Couldn't.
One leg. Nuts.
Fuck.
Nuts.
Different level of beast mode.
His mentality, when you think about it, getting fucking arrested 7 times trying to get to, out of Africa.
And sent back
like,
to the
nuts,
desert.
Dude. Nuts.
Man.
Nuts. You just want the best for him too, man.
And he's originally from Cameroon,
Mm-hmm.
and he says that a lot of people from Cameroon are built like him, which, not a lot of people.
That's
but
what he told me. He was like, I wish I could say I'm like some special freak out there. He goes, there's everywhere you look.
Yoel
like,
Romero
he's
said
like-
that about Cuba.
He's like, they look like me.
Yeah. Well, there's a guy in one championship who's he's a heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
And Alain.
Milan,
He's supposed to fight
black dude.
Vitor Belfort.
He's a freak.
Yeah, he's insane.
Oh my
But
God.
I don't want, I want France to make fuck you money and have that generational, wealth
that
for
guy,
his kids,
Lane.
which he deserves.
Yeah. He's not muscular. He's from Cameroon.
No, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Originally.
Yeah.
Now, that's fucking hilarious. Look at him. Look at that. And flexible, can do the splits.
Yes, so flexible.
Insane.
One of my favorite follows on Instagram. Dude's a beast.
Nuts.
Yeah, I hope the UFC figures it out.
Now, yeah, me too.
That's what makes me sad. I don't want him to go anywhere else. And I want him to fight Tyson Fury to make fuck you money, but I want the UFC to be involved because nobody can market better than the UFC.
Now that he's got to get his knees fixed, that's a long time. That's 9 months, 10 months. That's a year to fix.
No,
it.
that's fine.
Yeah.
You're missing the point. That's fine. He fights once a year anyways.
Yeah.
That's all he does. So the knee surgery's fine. That doesn't hold any of this back. That doesn't stop negotiations. That's
Right.
fine.
Right.
He fights once a year anyways. It's just them coming to deal with the
Terms.
UFC and the UFC realizing his value and paying him what he's worth.
Yeah.
And then also promoting him.
He's asking for
He
10
feels
mil
very.
at least.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Not at all. Not even close.
Oh, he's not.
No, not even close.
Not
That's the
paper-
problem.
What about pay-per-view
No,
numbers?
he's not asking even close to that.
Why not?
He made $650,000 this last fight,
It's not,
dude.
that's
It's
not
peanuts.
a lot.
You're heavyweight champion.
Not a
He's
lot.
not asking for $10 million at all.
Wow.
Not even close.
I don't know. I guess there's a sweet spot where it makes sense for the UFC and it makes sense for him, but
I mean, sweet spot. What do you mean? Define sweet spot.
there's a spot where the UFC decides we'll make money and you'll make money.
They could pay him $50 million a fight and the UFC would make money.
Yeah. So they're,
There's
What-
no
what
sweet
exactly-
spot.
what
you're
exactly
saying,
It's the
so you're saying
principle.
there's ego here involved.
It's all ego, sir. And here's the other thing you got to think about is UFC, Dana White, and a ton of fighters, which you want to talk about a conflict of interest, they're all owned by WME, Endeavor. Francis is one of the very few superstars who's represented by CAA. WME and CAA fucking hate
course
each other.
they do.
So they're not playing ball with CAA.
How interesting.
'Cause
It's
you got-
like,
for the
fucking fighting promoter.
because you got, for the first time, a guy who's represented by your enemy,
Unbelievable.
and you don't want to
course.
compromise. But it's not about your guys' egos and your. It's about Francis
But
And
not to them.
It's such a shame.
Not to them, because all they see is dollars.
But my thing is like, and this is what I told Francis, that if I'm in the board meeting, let's say I work for the UFC, I'm in the marketing board meeting, and we're all businessmen, our goal is to make money. And I bring up a presentation and I go, okay, guys, here's the thing. So with Francis, here's the thing. So we can be in the Francis Ngannou business. He's the greatest heavyweight, the most electrifying, hardest puncher we've ever had. He's our current champion. And we can work with him and we can help promote him and give him and pay him and then cross promote in the biggest fight of I don't know, last 100 years in boxing for him to fight Tyson Fury. And he'll probably fight 2 or 3 times in boxing. Tyson Fury rematch, and he'll probably get a Wilder Joshua. Let's say low estimate, probably $80 million there for Francis. And then the UFC would have a share in that. And then also, biggest fight in heavyweight history, John Jones. So you have the John Jones fight there. You have the Tyson Fury rematch, and then a one-off of Deontay Wilder. So let's go through the numbers. Let's say conservatively, say 100 million, which should be more than that. But let's just say friendly 100 million for the UFC and Francis. That's possible. And you want to do what, I don't know, 50-50 deal? Okay, that's $50 million. Or you can get your ego involved and fuck Francis over, shelf him for a year, not let him fight, let the first time it's ever happened, let the current champ walk, fight Tyson Fury, and Francis make $30, $40 million, and you guys have nothing to do with it, and you won't get a dime of it, and you don't see John Jones versus Francis.
Makes no sense. Drives me nuts. It drives me
nuts.
It's what ruined boxing.
It keeps me up at night.
It's what fucks up boxing. Bob Arum's not talking to fucking
but this is even bigger than that. Those boxers make money.
Yeah.
We're talking about Francis feels like they devalue him. They don't appreciate him. They don't pay him.
They don't pay
He's
him.
your current champion. $650,000
after taxes.
It's nuts.
And after paying your trainers,
it's nuts.
You're not making money.
And you're fighting him once a year.
You're not making any money.
Oh, and you'll love this. And then, he's banking on himself. Remember, I'm doing it on one leg, by the way. He's banking on himself. He has to beat Cyril Gane. It's a monster. And he's the nightmare. He has to beat Cyril Gane, and not only does he have to do that, but he's fighting with the pressure of the UFC. He's on his last fight contract, and for negotiations, he needs this fight to go well. So what's the UFC do? How was that card? Was it stacked?
No, it was.
How do you think it did pay-per-view wise?
Terrible.
Not terrible, but
that's
hold
why.
on, maybe 300, 400,000
but that's why.
But why would they do that? But why?
I said that.
But why? Because Francis doesn't win.
They want to take his fucking power away from him.
Yes. So when he negotiates, they go, "You only did 300,000 buys," and he goes, "What? But it was a terrible card."
Wow.
They go, but we gave you the flyweights. What the fuck?
Flyweights when they should have had like the big time. I said to you, I go,
and
why?
Do you remember
why is
there
this?
were big time fights on that card?
Yes.
And they're not on there, are they?
Yeah.
Now, why would you do that? Now, how stupid is this as a business plan? Who does that hurt? Obviously, Francis in negotiation, but also it hurts the UFC because you could have done more pay-per-view buys.
Agree.
But what's the UFC bank on? They'll move those fights down the road. They're still going to make their money off that. But it fucks over Francis.
That's being so greedy because it's also like you don't need.
Now
to
remember.
fuck
Now
somebody over.
also remember the guy
Pay him.
making the decisions has $500 million in the bank.
I don't understand.
You have won, sir. Why are you acting like this?
I don't know.
You've won, bro.
So why? I know. I don't want to get into
Because they're worried that if they set this
precedent
that he can do this, other guys can do it. But Francis is a once in a generational fucking talent, dude.
Bummer, man. It's such a.
It's insane when egos get involved.
You could turn him into something like everybody would tune in. He's the scariest man on the planet. Everybody.
He's marketable. His story.
Now.
So, how many movie offers does he have to make a movie about his life? 17.
Yeah.
From the biggest directors, the biggest movie studios you've ever heard of.
Wow.
Because why? He's not marketable. Speaks well. Knockout artist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do think that putting him in a ring with Tyson Fury this early could be risky because he could look stupid, get knocked out.
No. You're, fuck's sakes, don't be a manager in boxing. He'll reconstruct his knee.
Yeah.
We don't. So him looking silly, he's not gonna look silly. He'll land some punches because Tyson Fury. I don't give a fuck how good. You have to watch your P's and Q's with Francis.
Yeah.
Have to. Hardest hitter ever.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
He hits too hard.
Right.
Francis will make $40 million. Doesn't have to do anything ever again.
Right. He's going to do that anyway.
Hopefully.
Well, the UFC has to give them their blessing or his contract's up.
It was the UFC owns his rights to the end of January 1st, 2023. But he can't do it anyways with the
That's
surgery.
fine.
So, that's
so
fine.
he'll be fine. He'll be free.
But as far as like him looking embarrassed, take all that out.
Yeah.
You're talking about generational. Your kids
Yeah,
are
it
set
doesn't
for
matter.
life.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's gonna be a rematch clause.
But
Because would you say
forget all the boxing?
Hold on.
like-
Would you say Conor made a mistake fighting Floyd?
No. But forget all that anyway.
And Francis has a better shot to beat Fury.
But forget all that. Like you still could just keep him in the UFC and make a fortune off him and turn so many fans in that direction.
Oh, why? Because you could
But
do
I'm saying
UFC.
John Jones?
You could do UFC in Africa. You know,
Oh,
it's
dude.
a fucking
What?
gold mine, dude.
What?
Or you could do, but also, you do Tyson Fury, Francis in either Vegas or you do it in England, wherever you want.
Yeah.
And then the rematch you do in Africa. You know
So
how
would you
big
have
that
him
would
fight?
be?
Would you have him fight Tyson Fury first and then John Jones?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because if he loses to John Jones, nobody cares about him fighting Tyson Fury necessarily.
I would say that. I don't know. It depends. So
Yeah.
either way, they'll both go down. You know. But if you're the UFC, I just don't. I can't understand for the life of me why they wouldn't want to just play ball.
I just think,
And he's not asking for 10, 20,
it's
30
a
million.
control issue.
I think it's an ego thing. You know. Such a shame.
It's stopping a precedent from happening. And all that. I don't know.
Well, you got to root for
don't
France. He's banking on himself. So even if UFC turns him down, you got to pray to God that Fury and him work out. Now Fury is chomping at the bit to get that fight.
He is.
Especially after that last fight. I thought that was going to hurt his chances. No. Fury's team is all in.
They're all in.
They're all in. It's happening.
Damn.
It's frustrating, though.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Yeah, I was sad yesterday.
The fight world's so crazy.
Shit
Talking
show.
about a guy who learns
So
quickly,
crazy.
too. His wrestling is night and day. He hasn't been wrestling that long. He's over Extreme Couture though with those great guys. But a little knowledge goes a long way.
Yeah.
Like that.
But
You want something mind-blowing? Cyril Gahn's been training MMA for 3 years. He just fought for the heavyweight title. 3 years. Freak
athlete. Freak. High level striker though for a long
Yeah,
time.
but still, MMA, 3 years and fighting for the UFC heavyweight title.
why is so much money delivered in boxing in comparison?
Just a worldwide audience.
Because
Like
meanwhile,
Mexico, everywhere. Worldwide.
No,
But
it's
I
not.
feel like UFC has.
UFC.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like UFC has a lot.
UFC has more of a worldwide.
Like,
fan
I feel like
base.
it-
Yeah, it's not that.
There's not too many people
UFC
watching, like,
destroys
that much
boxing.
boxing.
pay-per-view. Destroys them. Destroys
UFC
them.
does?
Absolutely destroys them. Destroys them.
Is that fair to say?
Hang on, who's fighting?
No. If you do MMA, UFC pay-per-views compared to boxing in a calendar year,
Yeah.
they absolutely destroy them.
But compared to Joshua Fury or something like that, that would crush.
Compared to, not to a Conor McGregor fight.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I do though.
UFC is bigger than boxing, like Floyd Mayweather fights. Whoever.
Conor McGregor.
No.
That's the biggest pay-per-view
Yeah, but so you're saying that boxing overall does less pay
right now.
Yeah, right now.
Not even close. Not even close. Because think about it. Name the last boxing pay-per-view. Go.
I don't know.
Wilder Fury.
Did they have one?
Wilder Fury. They have them every month.
So Wilder Fury that was pay per view, right?
Yeah.
How'd that do?
Not great.
It didn't.
No. Bring that up,
How'd
Chin.
the first one do?
The first one I think did well.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. Name the last UFC pay-per-view. Every month.
Yeah.
Crushing. They made the most money ever in the history of their business last year.
Really?
Name 10 boxing superstars. Go.
Well, I mean, you got Triple G. I think you got.
Oh,
not
Triple
anymore,
G-
but I'm saying Canelo.
No, don't go old school. Name
Canelo.
10 current boxing
Lomo.
superstars. Lomo, 100,000 pay-per-views. I'm saying superstars that sell pay-per-views.
Really?
Well, Lomo's fights were free on ESPN.
Canelo.
Canelo's your number one
I'm
draw.
going to give you all the names that'll make money. I mean, like the big ones: Canelo, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. Not Dante Wilder anymore. Used to be.
No, never. No, never.
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 So I mean.
No, but keep going.
I mean,
Get to
it was
five.
maybe
five.
Andre Ward before,
Who?
sort of.
The guy who retired?
Yeah.
No, get to 5.
Triple G.
Who'd you say?
Gervonta Davis.
Does
Gervonta
all right.
Davis?
No, he's getting there.
Yeah, he's getting there.
I'll give you
Triple
Tank.
G. Triple
No,
G.
no.
He's not anymore.
No. Just get to 5.
I guess not the Charlotte brothers.
Not even close.
Brian Garcia.
Not really.
No.
Well, he's never had a pay-per-view.
So what does it say, Chin?
There's different ones because they have 3 fights, right? For
Yeah. What was the third? We're
Yeah.
trying to
So
find out
this
for
is
the
this-
It's
I
still
see-
not nearly as much as I thought. That's not that.
Wilder
many.
Fury, yes, it's between 800 and
I thought it was-
825.
That was the
I
last
thought
one.
it'd be 5 million.
Every
Here
Conor
says-
McGregor fight has done more than that.
Yeah. Wow. I think the biggest one though, pay-per-view of all time was like Mayweather and Pacquiao. I
Pacquiao,
think that's but other than that, it's Connor. Yeah, it's
all
like
Conor.
Wow.
God damn.
But you got to remember, on average,
Yeah.
the UFC pay-per-view, they do the, UFC, 270, 271, 273, 274, every month.
Who are their big?
So
who are
with
their-
that being said, then like how are the boxing payouts so fucking huge?
There's one guy. The UFC, we have a ton of stars.
It's just the top guys. Yeah.
We have a ton of stars.
okay.
Because so the UFC, it's like we have a ton of stars. Like the whole main card is packed.
Yeah.
I can list off a ton of stars for you.
Yeah.
10, I'll rip off fucking 10 superstars for you right now. Everybody knows. Boxing, they just don't.
Yeah,
They're bad at. They're
I
just
can-
bad at marketing.
There are 3 guys.
Yeah.
I know.
They're the monsters. Fury, Joshua, Canelo.
Yeah. And by the way,
Who's the highest paid
even
boxer right now?
Joshua's tentative. Joshua loses another one. You know.
Yeah.
The mystique goes away.
Who's the highest paid boxer right now? Would it be
Probably Tyson Fury
Tyson Fury?
or Joshua, Canelo.
Yeah, Canelo
crazy.
makes bank.
Canelo?
Crazy
Probably
money.
Canelo.
Yeah.
Look how many UFCs are.
Yeah. So this topology.
Look at all the UFCs.
Wow.
So they're consistently on top.
And, but they're just every time.
Yeah.
Boom.
You,
boom.
like I said, there's more stars. There's way more
McGregor.
stars.
There's more
champions.
stars.
Yeah.
It's huge. Yeah.
There's more stars. Then look at Usman Masvidal, 1.3 million.
Where's that at? Oh, I see it.
Masvidal's Nate Diaz. You got Izzy.
Yeah.
You got fucking
Izzy's huge.
worldwide too. Whitaker.
It's huge.
Lesnar versus Carlin's up there.
Yes, sir. Fought on that card. I like to think I added to at least that 10,000. Did not get paid on it. Did not get paid like that.
Like your can-do attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, Jones.
Yeah, the UFCs, they're not hitting home runs every time unless it's Conor, but they're hitting doubles every single pay-per-view.
Every time, yeah.
Every pay-per-view. Boxing, once a year, Bubba.
Once a
home
year.
run.
And the last big one
It
for
has to
boxing.
be
Think about it.
was-
Who's
or
Canelo
Canelo.
going to fight next? Right? I mean,
So the Mayweather Pacquiao is what holds the
The top, yeah.
That's the top.
4.6, and
Okay.
it was a terrible fight.
which one?
The
Mayweather Pacquiao.
Yeah. Because
Yeah. Apparently Pacquiao's shoulder was fucked up. but-
Yeah, people sued because they would said, well, we wouldn't have bought this for $100 if we knew
Yeah.
you had one arm.
Yeah. Or bet on it.
Yeah.
yeah.
damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, boxing has an issue.
Yeah.
See, I mean, it's not even close. I mean, besides the heavyweights or if Canelo fights a
It's a
big name,
bummer
it's not even
about
close.
Ngannou, man.
Ugh, heartbreaking.
Fuck. It's just so disrespectful. It's like, what does a man have to do? You cross the desert 7 times. You get to the top of the field and you're treated like shit. 650 people think that's a lot of money. Let me break it down for you, man. When you taxes, we'll just take half of it away with taxes.
And then what is the payout for
Well, then
the
you got to pay
trainers?
your. They tell him
40%.
So,
the
yeah,
trainer's
yeah.
probably 10%, or he pays them a flat fee. Probably not 10% now. So
So he's got to pay his agent.
okay, but so
So
you're
he's
making
probably what, 300 grand?
yeah.
I bet he makes 300.
Yeah. You know
Walk,
how long that lasts?
walk away
You know how
with
long that lasts?
as a
Some-
champion.
take some-
You're not
300.
flying first class necessarily. Shit doesn't last. I mean, you
As-
get a lot
as
of
a
shit free
champion.
if you're him, maybe, but
He has sponsors and does movies, but as far
Yeah.
as
is he allowed sponsors though?
oh yeah,
Not when he's in the
Outside the cage.
Outside.
Yeah.
outside though, he has a bunch of.
Look, I hope he's making a lot of money, but he could be making
Oh no,
way
he
more.
should be set for life.
real money. Yes.
Why? Because he beat Stipe, Cain Velasquez, JDS,
Unbelievable.
Cyril Gahn.
Fucking Alistair Overeem and knocked him out.
Nuts.
And what else has he got to do?
Well, I'll tell you the dope thing. I do those classic fight campaigns now. The first one was you and me over my fights.
Yeah.
We did Sugar Sean's fights. For Francis, we did his fights. We did Rosenstruck, Overeem, and then his second fight with Stipe. And his second fight with Stipe, he was talking about how he learned so much from the first one where he lost, and he realized like, you're gonna hit this guy, he's not gonna go away. And he goes, he's the toughest person I've ever fought because most guys I hit, they fall.
Yeah.
He goes, him, I would hit and he keeps coming. He goes, so the game plan was it's gonna take some time, man. This guy's too tough.
Damn.
It was really cool. It was really
So
cool.
So cool. What's Stipe do? Did he get paid? He never really got a lot of respect, did he?
Not the respect he deserves. You're talking about arguably the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's doing fine. He's also a firefighter. This one, I think, because Francis is out a year, no matter if they negotiate or not. I think Francis. I think Stipe and John Jones fight next.
I was going to say.
Yeah, that's the fight.
That's a fight I'm very interested in.
Yeah.
I don't know how much was taken out of Stipe. He took a fuckload of damage with Cormier, a fuckload of damage with
Ngannou.
Yeah, so that can really, really. I'd rather he retire for his own health, but
And I'd like to see him fight John.
I would too.
That's a good matchup.
I would too.
Stylistically, that's a fun fight.
Yep.
Yeah, Stipe, toughest heavyweight of all time. I mean, it's stupid.
Well, his head.
Watch his first
is there
fight
a
with
bigger
Francis.
head?
Watch his first fight with Francis. The shots
Oh, I
Francis
know.
landed knocks
He
everybody
knocked
out.
him down, got back up.
It's nuts.
Yeah, Francis' speed is what's astonishing. His speed, those uppercuts that come out of nowhere, bop, boom, and you're like, oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, even Stipe's making more money than fucking Francis. Stipe's making damn near $1 million every time he fought.
Fuck, that's such a bummer, man. And they did him so dirty with that card.
Oh, I know. Now, who knows if it's intentional or not, but it lines up pretty sketchy. Yeah, I don't, but it is sketchy.
Look at my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's also the UFC trying to see how big of a draw he is on his own.
Yeah,
I know.
It's all intentional.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's
You
what
can
it
make
looks
a
like.
star like that.
Yeah,
You can make.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Because actually, if you think about it, there wasn't a whole lot of advertisement for it.
No.
And if you think about it, in fact, there was kind of none.
But think about it too. You didn't know Francis's story, like in Africa and trying to escape 7 times being arrested, till he went on Rogan. UFC didn't set that up. That's Rogan setting that up. Like the UFC is not telling his story at all. I don't understand.
Which is astonishing.
Because Hollywood.
What happened to
bought the story.
24/7 and shit? What happened? Like,
They still do that. They do them, but not. It's just more about his camp, how he's feeling.
Maybe it's just maybe they just don't know how to do it. There might be that.
The UFC don't know how to.
But they're owned by WME. They don't know anything about storytelling. They don't have storytellers on. They don't have anybody.
They don't have some of the best writers in the world.
No, they don't represent anybody
Right.
who's in the business of
Oh,
storytelling.
When you're right,
So,
right.
so the problem is that they're
They don't have
lost
the
on that.
resources. Like
There's no one
the
that
greatest
they
writers in the
have,
world.
and they wouldn't know how to take that story and
Blow it up.
fucking market it, dude.
I tell you, Hollywood's already bought his movie right. He's in the next Fast and Furious. He has all these offers. He's
Good for
crushing
him.
it. Yeah.
Just get right, Chris, to fucking put him on his
Far right,
wings.
Chris.
God, that was so funny.
Dude,
Work with me.
go on, dude. Did you? Do you have that? Send that clip to Chen. Clint, do you have that chip? The highlight Kyle made.
Post that.
I think Chris posted
You
it.
post now. Who are we talking to? Oh, Kyle yesterday goes. I sent Bryan all the assets. Should I stop sending?
No,
He never
send it
posts.
to me. I gotta post
But
them.
don't.
I've been so bad. No, do it. No, do it.
You don't post any of them.
No, I'm going to post. I love them all.
Well,
I think
I
it's
kind
too
of
late.
figured that
It's
after
too late
a while.
now.
I'm gonna post them. I'm gonna
Well,
post
it's too
them.
late now.
No, I've just
Do
been.
it the
I've had
next
a
one.
kid. I've been with the baby.
I thought you were bored with that baby.
No,
I've just
you
been a little
haven't
bit-
been though. You've been on your phone watching TikTok.
I've
right?
been a
At
little bit
55.
fucking busy.
You're on
Barely
TikTok.
5,
I've
dog.
I'll see
No.
Bryan on TikTok. I'm like, I feel like
I am
this
not
is
on TikTok. My baby
Yeah,
has been
my
a little
ass.
bit consuming, and I love that asset. I
But
meant
even
to post
before
it.
the baby,
I meant to post it.
You know what the problem is? Even before the baby didn't post.
The baby has been coming, and I've been busy. I got
But you've been
to
posting other stuff.
send me the assets, Christian. Don't give up.
No, it's too late now. No, tell Kyle because Kyle said he's going to stop.
No, I think Chris
I told Kyle to
posted
send him.
the-
He's like, it's a waste of my time.
I think
No,
Dalia
it's-
posted the
I
far
sent
right.
them to him and
Chris.
Chappelle before, and they just neither posted. so I was
post
like,
shit.
I'm not
I don't think Chappelle's ever
just-
posted.
No,
You
I
didn't send
post.
me
I
anything.
post. That's
You're
not-
ugly ass. Ain't never sent me anything.
I post.
your fat
and
ass
I gotta
up.
post
Did I
that.
call you
one.
ugly?
I gotta
I'm
post
sorry, I didn't
that.
mean to
I
say
actually was. I was in the
Guys,
process of
fat.
posting. I got distracted.
You said
Look
Chris
at his
D'Elia?
arms. How much
Yeah, D'Elia
weightlifting does
posted
he
it.
do?
Chris posted it. The
Far right, Chris, right there.
no, it's not the far right one.
Oh, I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, it's the sizzle.
I just airdropped it to Chin.
I saw Sugar Sean.
You sent him the fight companion bit. God damn it!
It's all
You sent him
good.
the
It's all
classic
good.
fight
It's
companion.
all good.
It will take me 2
I
seconds.
hate my
It's
birthday.
Brian's birthday.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Live on air. You wanna just play this
thing
right
you
now?
sent is
So
good.
many
Yeah,
people
play it.
text me about far right Chris.
Oh, it's so funny.
It was so fucking funny.
My
He did,
nephews.
he did a little bit of it on King of the Sting too.
Oh, he did.
Because someone said, like,
Play it.
I'm like,
Chin.
no,
up.
bring on far right Chris. He goes, I'm sorry, I go, don't do it.
Ready?
This is how stupid we are.
Work with me.
rabies.
He's gone.
I went like this. Nope, shut up.
Yeah.
Who cares about anything?
Oh, let's get ready to rumble. God, it's good.
Dude, I do vibrato, man.
God is
You know
good.
what I mean?
God is good.
Ready to rumble.
He's good. He's so good.
So fucking good, dude.
He actually makes that sound really
No,
good.
he has
I
a
love
good
it.
vibrato.
I love when he
voice,
sings.
Dude,
Yeah.
did you
I love when
watch?
he
I
fucking
watched
sings.
Far Right Chris again.
me see that clip,
I
the
just
Far
couldn't
Right,
get
yeah.
enough of it.
The far right? Have you
you
seen
see
the far right?
Go to the right.
Chris, are you going over to the right?
You come on over.
I'm a centrist. Work with me.
They put a vaccine warning, COVID-19 warning on it.
They did, which is so.
It helps
freaking-
them.
On
But
your team.
Don't go too far to the right.
we don't go too far. We don't want you to go
Let me get an
extreme right
apology
now.
out of him.
We don't want extreme right now. We don't want
The way you guys are talking to him is so funny.
you right in the
I
cap.
want extreme right, Chris. I'll rip that vaccine right out of my shoulder. I'll spread election fraud. Joe Biden is a lizard.
Chris, come back to us, man.
Let's go shoot up Comet Pizza.
Hey, Chris,
come back.
Come over to the center.
You've got right, Chris.
He's drooling.
God, that ain't right your face, Chris.
Right, Chris has rabies. Check her emails.
That's all open.
It's fuck-
It's not over. She's not locked up.
No. Ah, he's gonna fly.
He's laughing.
I'm right, Chris.
Dude, he's pissing on us. It's crashing.
Oh,
He's crashing.
He's a giant right bird.
Oh, fuck, man.
Oh, my chair lowered.
Why do I look like I'm on a soft lens and in black and white? Man, man, Chris, you all right?
I'm glad I'm back, man. You know
Take
how
that
it
Go Brandon shirt
Hey,
off.
coffee bean and tea leaf. Work with Chris.
Work with me, man. You don't want to nudge me on over to the.
It's just because they have to put on a mask.
Shit. That to me is so fucking.
Chris is the funniest person I know, man. He makes me laugh so fucking hard,
That's
man.
what he is. One of the best of all time. How
Oh,
about
he's so silly.
that? God, he's funny.
He's so
Right,
fucking
Chris.
silly.
Work with me.
Work with me.
Work with me.
Just because they asked him, he had a mask. I guess he had a shirt like this. And they go, you need a mask over your ears. He's like, what do my ears have to do?
Now I'm wearing a mask over my ears.
He's like, work with me.
I'm a centrist. You're nudging me over to the right.
Hey, Chris goes, I had to watch that part back over. He goes, the funniest part is, he goes, I know where you lie politically, and you go, come on over, man. I go, come on over, dude.
Come on over. Come on over. That's the best.
Dude.
Hey.
I was crying, dude. I was crying.
Oh, God damn, man. You never know what he's going to
He
do.
was the funniest
you
guy in the
never
world.
fucking know.
Did you see his post about his kid?
His kid?
Yeah. See the post he did about his kid? Holy fuck.
No.
I think that's it, that top one.
This one here?
Yeah. It, pretty powerful shit.
7 minutes long. You want me to put a little bit of it?
I'll watch that.
Fuck it, we're
Depending on
chilling.
what you guys want, but it's pretty fucking powerful.
All right.
See it.
You guys tell me when.
I did
Say
a podcast
when.
last week, and in the middle
Pause it
of the
real quick,
podcast,
though, for
Kristen
me,
said-
before you play this. So after all the shit Chris has been through, and let's say you want to hate on Chris D'Elia, you're going to tell me, this cancel culture, you're going to tell me he's not a better person?
He is a better person.
You're going to tell me that he hasn't learned from whatever mistakes he may have made? You're telling me after all the therapy he's been through, having a kid, after you watch this isn't a better human being? Play it.
Dude, before you play it, one of the things I noticed is when I saw him when he asked me to do Oxner with him. It was the most simple thing, but it was such a big thing. As soon as he got there, he came up and he just hugged me.
Yep.
And I was like, you've never, like, I didn't say it, but it was like he's never done that. But he hugs me just like a hug of like
real hug.
Yeah,
He
real
went
hug.
in-
And I was like, well, not that I didn't accept like the way he would greet me before, but like I've just never seen.
He went in a boy.
that.
He went in a boy and he came out a man.
Yeah, and it's like that's what you want
Yeah.
from a person, like
Correct.
the growth and like you
wanna
want to
kick
see
him off
that.
the island for good.
We
Yeah.
are works in progress. All of us.
Hit it,
All of us.
All of us.
She was bringing Calvin to a movie and that I should come. And I ended the podcast and I had to get to the Improv and I couldn't make it. I'm like, babe, I don't want to do that. And I'm upset because I want to be there for Calvin's first movie. And she was like, well, I'm with him out and I never really get time to like kind of like de-stress and unwind. So I'm just going to go see the movie. And I was like, I would really appreciate it if you don't. You could do anything else. I want to be there for my son's first movie. And she was like, well, we're already inside. Anyway, I was like, okay, I don't want to make a thing out of it. But I was upset, swallowed it, and I had to get ready for the show, and then I went to the get my coffee as I do. I do my thing. I fucking get in and I do my I do my routine. I went to the Coffee Bean. I got the coffee. Actually, I think I went to the fucking Starbucks even. But I went to Starbucks and I went to the Improv. And when I went to the Improv, I was, I kind of was thinking about my son watching the movie. I was like, I hope he has a good time. But I was still kind of bummed out. And I got into the green room at the Improv and I hear da and Calvin's there. And everything just melts away. I'm not bummed out anymore. I'm not upset. And Kristen's a hero. And he's just da. And he runs to me, gives me a big hug. And Calvin's in there. And I almost start crying. And I put it on my other YouTube channel, More Chris D'Elia. And it's it's the pre-show with Chris, it's called. And my face, even the side of my face, you can see like how emotional. Dude, everything else fell away. And it was the first now, instead of seeing my son's first movie, it was my first time my son was going to see me on stage, and I was going to be hanging out with him in the green room with my other people who still, look, it's been a fucking weird 2 years for me, to say the least. And the other comedians on the show that still fucking rocking with me and that in the face of fear still support me was such a beautiful thing, man. And that, to think that my career used to be the most important thing and now it's not, my family is the most important thing. And now I'm at this show and my family's there with two of now the most important things. It was just too much for me to even handle, dude. It was just so emotionally amazing. And I was nervous for like the first time in a long time. Besides the first time I came back, I started doing stand-up, I was a little nervous. But dude, I was like, Calvin's not even 2. And I'm nervous for this person to watch me because I want him to fucking like me. I want him to like me. And it wasn't like I want him to think I'm funny. Like he doesn't even know what the fuck I'm saying. As a matter of fact, I went on stage and he was just like, da. He was so confused. And Chris was like, shh. He watched me for 30 seconds. Then he was like trying to run around and she was like, be quiet. And then just put on something on the phone for him to watch. I'm like, I paid tickets for this shit. I told him she should just put my specials on. That would have been funny. Because no matter what, if it's on that phone, he'll just zero in on it. But it was such a beautiful thing, man. You can go watch that video on the More Chris D'Elia channel, the pre-show with Chris.
He gets pretty deep on this.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it was just fucking really wild, and I love it. And I just loved that moment, man. And I loved that moment. It's just so much. It's so much feeling, It's crazy to be a person, period. Actually. It's so much if you let it be. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's why I say life rips. It's like, it really is a feeling of what you let it be, right? Like the old me would have walked into that green room. Now I didn't have a son, right? The old me, the unaware sleepwalking through life guy, it wasn't when I had a son, but the old me wouldn't have necessarily stopped and thought about that and taken that in. I wouldn't have allowed it because it was too much feeling, right? I talk about how I don't like music a lot because it's artificially making me feel these emotions. And that's what life was to me. It was, you're not going to make me feel that way. I choose how I feel. But if you're doing that, then how much of the life are you living? Right? Like nobody wants to be around all day and cry at every fucking waking moment. There's a lot of sadness in the world. But there's also a lot of happiness. And you need to feel all of that to be a person. If you're not, then you might as well be in the metaverse and have a jerky fucking fox head. Right?
So true.
You might as well, because you're not really living.
Our boy grew up.
Life is as much feeling as you let it be, and as much as you let it take in. Because, man, having my son there in that green room, having my son there knowing that he was watching his dad do his job for him too, you know? Like, I actually do it. It was the reason why I went back on stage. It's because of him. I didn't, you know, I checked out. I was in a bad fucking place, man. I did not want to, you know, there were weeks and months at a time where I was like, fuck it, dude. So many people threw me under the bus. Fuck them. I'm not doing stand-up anymore. That's not a community. I'm not in that community. I don't want to be in that community. Fuck that. I don't want to be in that community. You know? The world has a certain opinion of me, or whoever the fuck has an opinion of me, or whoever the fuck it is. You don't know who I am. And there was a long time where I just wanted to give up. And the only thing that made me get back on stage at certain points was my son's going to be 20 one day, or 15, whatever the fuck it is, of a mind to ask me, oh, hey, Dad, you used to be a comedian. And I would have to say, yeah. And he would say, well, why don't you do that anymore? And I'd have to say a version of, I let the world get the best of me, or I let people say and believe that I'm something that I'm not. And I gave up. And when it comes to my son, that's just not an option. So yeah. So that's what that means to me, having him there. And that's what that means to me, having him there with all the people that I love and still love. Whether that be, you know, Brendan Schaub, Theo, Craig Conant, Chappelle Lacey, Eric Griffin, you know, and I'm just naming some of them. But, you know, and my fiance, and Calvin, who knows me.
Our boy grew up.
You know, I'm so glad you had me listen to that.
Motherfuckers.
I've known him since 2006, 2007, 2008. And to watch him like really change.
I don't see Instagrams. I didn't know.
I didn't either.
Until like right before we walked in here.
It's crazy to fucking.
Really?
I don't see.
Yeah,
I don't see anything.
I'm glad I
post
saw
and
that.
I get out.
That's
I don't see
pretty deep.
anything.
I wrote him after I saw him on stage at Oxnard, and I kind of, you know, I said my thing to him, you know, because I'm just so proud of him. I'm so fucking proud of him.
Yeah, it's cool.
Of what
To hear him talk about feelings.
Cool? Yeah.
It's growth, man.
Fucking
it's
insane.
fucking growth, man. It's
a lot of work.
But it's
that boy did
it's dope.
A lot of work.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
Still doing it.
Doesn't end.
It's dope to fucking
I'll
see.
text him and I'll make fun because he texts back. I'm like, dude, I was in fucking therapy. I'm like, for how many hours? How many hours are you doing this?
You know,
you in Bud's fucking therapy right now?
I woke up in the middle of the night thinking about my birthday, and you know, one of the interesting things is I kind of decided. Sometimes you make a decision, and a decision takes a couple seconds. And
what if you did the exact same speech?
Yeah, that'd be.
I know, right?
You just regurgitate what he said wrong.
Fucking so embarrassing. But I think that you can make a choice, man. When life does something to you, you can fucking decide. I'm pissed, and I'm going to be bitter, and I'm going to be I'm going to be this, that, and the other thing. Or you can just decide that this is going to make me the best version of myself ever.
Yeah.
And what I decided in the middle of the night last night. And I'm old to the game here, but I was just like, I just kind of saw the best version of myself. I really did. And I'm doing a lot of shit that I didn't think was possible. I haven't told anybody about, but a lot of stuff that's going on now for me was just because I went through some stuff. And I opened up my options, and it's starting to come together. And you know, you can decide that. I don't care what happens to you. You can imagine the best version of yourself that you never thought was possible, and you can do that and just reach for that.
Yeah.
Or you can let it fucking keep you where you feel.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, man, you don't want to do anything but mull. You don't want to do anything. It can destroy your spirit, and if you let it, it wins.
Well, I mean, just watching it. I mean, I spent so much time fucking. I mean, I've been journaling since fucking day one. And, I met Chris in 2011. And then, seeing where he's at now, it's like, and coming from that world of just constantly doing that fucking, looking within yourself, like he is really fucking doing it.
Different,
like it's a different fucking
He's a smart. Look,
human
his
being.
success wasn't an accident back then, and now that he's become a
his
man, this is
talent.
that discipline.
No, I don't think anybody
guy.
would say Chris isn't talented.
He's also disciplined. Actually, he's also.
Oh my god, he does. That's the thing. Like before
don't
COVID,
realize.
he did more sets than any comic you know. Every single night. He
There's-
has it's OCD, but
Yeah.
it's his work ethic.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah, he's
He's
not
done
late.
more sets than anybody you know.
Yeah.
Any comic.
Never late, always
Whoever's
on
your
time.
favorite comic has not done more sets than Chris D'Elia.
Correct.
Guarantee it.
Now he's saying something. Now he went back to the drawing board and he was like, I was doing silly stuff because that's all, because I could get away with it.
Oh yeah,
His
watch
work
him on
ethic's
stage
Now he's
now.
saying shit.
It's fucking crazy.
Cool, huh?
It's dope. It's like I don't know, I'm really happy to see stuff like that because especially when
I'm gonna have to edit that where he says Bren Schaub, Eric Griffin, Chappelle Lacey, Brian Callen. We need to get that in there.
who can do a Chris D'Elia impression.
Go ahead and do that. I've only known you longer than
He said there were some others. He didn't name everybody.
Yeah.
You're in the others.
Your photo was in the vlog.
You're in.
Your photo was in the vlog that he was referencing for that night.
When you're emotional like that, sometimes you
joking.
forget
I'm
shit.
joking.
Yeah.
but
Obviously, I'm joking.
No, but you named the most important.
Yeah.
I like where your head's at, shit, but also.
By the way, how about people like that who make that about them? He didn't mention me. Like, hey,
you texted?
hey, dude.
Saw the video, dude. Are you kidding me? After all these
You
years,
want to
I'd
lose
be like,
me as a friend? Like,
oh, what?
hey, Mr. Sensitivo, you get the fuck out of here. That is the worst.
That's a cool video, though, yeah? I know it was a little
yeah,
long, but I figured.
And I'm so
Emotional,
glad.
very emotional.
I'm so glad you made me watch that.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
great.
but the
That's
connection.
my gift.
That
Yeah.
made my day today.
That was my gift for
That
your
made
birthday.
my
That made your day.
Yeah, it
Now
did.
it's Chris.
That's all
it's
we can
Chris
fuck-
D'Elia's material, but that's my
got
gift.
me
for
a
you.
little emotional.
Yeah.
Not really. but-
Boy grew up.
And I'm glad that
He's far right now,
I'm
but
glad
whatever.
I opened this
Far right,
podcast
Chris.
with me talking about how my baby's boring, and then he talked about how his baby. So we got that right, guys.
I really think that like me and Chris have never been closer, and it's really kids. It's dad shit.
Yeah.
It's that daddy shit.
Yes.
Like you're playing the same game now.
so
When you're a dad and like the schedule, I was telling him, he was like, "What do you do for touring?" Now I'm like, "Well, before I had kids, even when Tiger was first born, I was on tour so much." But I'm different than you guys. I had to at the time. I had to get those reps in. But now it's like I do a tour date, beginning of the month, end of the month. That's it.
My biggest
no more
regret-
3-4 weeks. In
My
a row.
biggest regret is I was touring. I was just never around
Yep.
with my kids. And you know why?
This year around-
You know why? Because I was raised that way. And I didn't think
That's
my
what
kids,
you know.
I didn't
You don't realize
I didn't think my kids needed me. You know what
Oh,
else
it
I think?
fucks them
I
up.
didn't think my kids even they were
Notice-
too young to understand or notice. So for me, I didn't know that.
Here's
I
the-
wasn't raised that way.
This is a thing, and I mean,
Now-
my dad was a beast, so I learned it obviously from my dad and the love I got from him, but from there's a ton of parenting books out, and it's science. The relationship you have with your kid, the bond you build, you have till they're 5. If you miss those critical years when they're 5, you can have a relationship, but it will never be if you don't make that connection before they're 5. You're in trouble, man.
Yeah, I have a great connection. I mean, I was there.
I'm
and
not saying that.
but I'm saying, but I miss so much.
But you know what you learn as a dad? You know where you hunker down is when your kid's sick, that's go time. You should look at that like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Because when your kid's sick, when they're like 2 or 3, when they're like super sick and you're there, it creates this fucking bond where they go, oh, dad got me.
Yeah.
That's my ride or die.
Yep.
And the bond is nuts,
Yep.
dude.
Yep.
So when they get sick or they need you to get hurt and you're there all the time, like me and Tiger are best fucking
The
friends.
one thing that
when he
saved-
gets sick, he doesn't go, I want my mom.
Yeah.
He goes, where's my dad?
The one thing that saved me was I lived at home, right? So I wasn't divorced until much later.
When they're older.
But then part of what happens is when you move out, thank God I get along with their mother very, very well. But when you move out, you get this frantic terror that you're not going to be able to parent them because you're not there. So it made
Definitely
me more. It
challenging.
made me more present. But
You need to do what Garth Brooks did. You listen to this baller fucking move Chris Gaines, a.k.a. Garth Brooks, did.
yeah,
Divorced his wife. Bought the house next door.
there you go.
When the kids, I mean, obviously they know they're divorced, but before the kids wake up, he rushes over, makes them breakfast, gets them clothes, get them ready for school. When they come home from school, rushes back over. He's in the house, makes them dinner, puts them to bed. They fall asleep, goes back to the crib.
Yep.
Gangster dad.
Yep.
How dope is that?
Yeah.
Yep.
because he has the income to do it.
I never thought I could
Isn't that
enjoy
cool?
my kids as much as I do now. Like the amount of time I spend with them is just, that's my favorite
Go ahead
fucking
and
thing.
let's miss the show tonight and stay home with your kid. That's my gift to you.
Nope, not going to do that.
No,
Because
we just had a
Hold
talk
on.
now.
No, I know. Now, hold on.
We just had a talk.
I
Remember,
appreciate
you have
you.
0 to 5. Let's not fuck this up.
No, but I know.
0 to
but
5.
but right
This
now,
is Avatar. You're the blue guy, the horse. We want this.
But hold on.
Right now, you're this.
Okay, but hold on.
You're this.
Like
I know,
that.
I know.
And he's not opening his eyes.
It's not the funnest.
I'm not staying home for that. I got a show. I'll hang out after this. I'm going home to see him. I'm gonna fucking hang with him.
Yeah, sure.
I'm feeding him. What the fuck? He's breastfeeding, but I'll
Put him on the tit.
I'll put him on the tit.
I bet your girl's tits are popping right now.
Hey. Listen, no. I get all the shit that you was saying.
Sir.
You got to comment on the man's girl's
Sir.
titties and
What?
shit.
That's how we talk.
They're popping.
They're popping.
But still,
they're
sir.
popping.
Yeah, that's
You
aggressive.
ever taken a suckle?
All right, that's it.
It's your
Catch
birthday.
Bryan Callen.
You say a suckle.
There's suckle.
A suckle. No, man, I got the baby's well fed.
He's feeding.
Hey, man,
It
you're
looks
looking
painful.
And don't
It
do
looks
that.
painful.
Don't. You gave me a
Oh,
couple
this?
pinky pokes. It's weird.
When you were hating on Chappelle for the skateboard, I had to do that to you.
A little bit, huh?
Okay, I'll let you have it. It's your day.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
Well, kids.
All right, that's it, kids. Hey, next week, Chappelle, Lacey, myself, we are going to be doing the Dirty Bird in Atlanta, Georgia. That is next Thursday,
How's that
Friday,
dance go?
Saturday, Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to learn it and do it on
Yeah.
the stage.
David Lucas too, right?
David Lucas, yep. The whole crew will be out there, Atlanta, Georgia. We got new tour merch as well. You can only get in person. That's Atlanta, Georgia, February 3rd through the 5th. Then Sacramento, California is February 24th through the 26th. Ooh, Jay Schaub just added a new date. Nashville, Tennessee, Zany's, one of my favorite spots.
Yes.
March 10th through the 12th.
you
Daddy's
go.
coming.
There you go, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Daddy's going to be, I think, at the American Comedy Club February 17th. 2 shows. Get your tickets. February 17th, American Comedy Club. That's the only date I have in fucking February besides February 19th with Sam Tripoli, our Conspiracy Social Club. You can get on Rockfin or every Monday, anywhere you get podcasts. We are doing at Diversion Amusements. Get a better name. Diversion Amusements in Vegas, February 19th. Two shows. Las Vegas, Nevada.
Boom. And February 25th and 26th, I'll be in Kansas City, Missouri at the Comedy Club of Kansas City. March 10th through the 12th, I'll be in Springfield, Missouri at
Oh,
the
you just
Blue
going to
Room.
ditch your boy, huh? Okay.
What?
I'm ditching
Oh, you
him.
treat me like Brian's baby.
Oh,
Okay.
and just announced, if you refresh, Chin, just got announced, I'll be in Salt Lake City April 9th,
Wise Guys.
April 8th and April 9th at Wise Guys Comedy Club.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, big
That's
deal
a big,
for me.
Your first
I'm doing
headline at
some
Wise
things.
Guys?
Yeah.
Dude.
He's got Wise Guys.
Yeah.
Salt Lake
in
City.
Salt Lake City, you're
Yep.
going to fucking love it.
Yep.
No, we've been there.
Sorry.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right. See you guys.
See you guys tonight.